Hello, and welcome everybody to session 42 of FAQNew. Last time we had you guys fought some what would probably be pirates who tried to take your ship. You defeated them, killed quite a bit of the crew, and including the captain. Oh, I'm hearing myself. Wonderful. Okay, there was a sound. Now I don't hear myself. Wonderful. Thank you, Kat.
Sorry.
So, yes, you defeated the pirates who attacked your ship. You managed to kill the captain. You managed to krill. Well, at least it's sea related. You killed a Kraken priest who gave you some trouble and scared away the rest of the crew, who then fled with their ship. You lost 9 crew members in the attack.
Of how many? Sorry, can we just...
30.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, there were 30. Oh, and you managed to pilfer the loot from the... Well, Tar managed to pilfer loot from the pirate ship, which you gave to the captain and kept some of yourself. Right. And on the 15th day of your journey, which will probably take about 49 days, unforeseen consequences not included, there is a big storm visible that is heading your way.
I have a question before the storm hits. So it's
Yeah.
been like 7 days since the pirate attack, yes?
Yes.
In that time, would it have been possible for me to try and install a teeny tiny telescope in Felix's arm? The same way that their pen and ship is like installed.
Yes. If you can tell me where you get a lens, I'd say yes.
And I like just steal
From
one
the
of the ships
captain. Can I just like...
someone has some glasses, maybe?
What
you're not
about-
taking my glasses.
What about... Okay, here's the thing. Were any of the people who died, did they wear glasses?
Oh, Tar.
What? I'm repurposing.
I mean, yeah, I get that, but...
No glasses, but do roll a d20 for me.
to see if there's any glass on the ship you can use.
17.
There is a spare telescope,
I will be using that.
which you can have for...
Someone's like bartering for it. It's like, yeah, you can have my telescope, but you gotta give me something in return.
Yeah,
What do they want? I can make you stuff.
Your soul.
They're just...
Get in line.
Why isn't there a price for a telescope? Don't like it.
I feel like I can give you 10 gold for it.
Deal.
Overcharging.
Yeah, but like...
offered, so...
Yeah, but like I'm a generous person. I will do these things.
Yes, that is a deal.
I'm a generous person.
Also, I like making friends on ship. And
On shit.
yeah, ship. Over shit, yes, but on ship. So I will take that. I will modify it if I can to make it small, compact, and fit into Felix's arm.
Yeah. Okay, make a tinkering roll.
Okay, I can read your shade, Zahavah. I'm trying to pay it back. God. Oh, that's
already giving and receiving free shit.
Zahavah's just like leaning on the deck, just making sad comments.
Yeah, okay, that's really good. What is that? 18 plus 8 is 24 plus 5, 29.
Wow. Okay. Yes, you managed to build it, install it, and even make it kind of retractable, so it fits on the arm and can be
Yeah.
Ooh, brrrt.
popped
Yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like how your pen and cartographer tools, they go up from that other arm. I just want to do the same thing from this, so that you can now look
So it kind of
closer
shoots
and then
forward
drop.
into my hand, and I can look.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's awesome.
Now I have to draw that.
Yeah.
Next.
God damn it.
So
It's awesome though. Felix
Which would
will,
give you
after it's over.
which would give you advantage on perception check based on sight when you use it.
That's awesome.
hey, cool.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're
In
welcome.
this kind of time before the storm, can I also
Mhm.
chat with Tar?
Of course you can. Go right ahead.
So yeah, I'm just like during the time we're on the ship, I'm just gonna pull Tar aside at one stage. With
Where are you
that ring.
pulling me aside? We're on a ship.
Oh,
There's no
if we're in-
privacy.
We're in like a cabin. I don't know, on the
Sure.
deck, towards the like looking over the ocean. You know, I don't know, just
The
you and
most-
me
The
solo.
most open place.
Yeah, but not so much pulling aside. I just want to talk to just you.
Oh, okay. Go
It's
ahead.
not private or anything. I just wanted to talk to you one-on-one.
Yeah, okay, let's do it near a railing, so if you need to barf.
It was just yeah, okay, thanks for thinking of me. I just didn't want your little robot hanging around. You know,
They're
you seem
not,
very attached to it right now.
they're not mine. But yeah, I mean, what? I'm trying to learn about them, so then, you know, in case they get spoiled because of the ocean or they get damaged in battle, maybe I can fix them up.
You're amazing at that stuff and working out how things function and you know breaking down things. Anyway, I've been thinking about this ring that you gave me. Well, that we've discussed who would get it, and you know, the people that I've seen wearing these rings, they aren't really the kind of people I want to be. You know, I don't want to be like those people.
How many people have you seen wearing extremely rare magical rings like this?
Only bad people. Only people who have something to hide. Only people who are not what they seem and are
Wait, did you
literal
see
devils.
Morden wearing this? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah, Morden and others I've seen. Look, I don't want to be like those people. I want to be more open and I want to be more honest, you know, like Aaron and Sparkles. So I thought maybe if I gave this ring to you, you could work out, tinker with it, you know. I can't.
I don't know why, but this is feeling like a very backhanded compliment somehow. I don't want to be like those people. So here, this is perfect for you because you're just
No,
like
but
those people.
I'm not saying that you should wear it. I'm saying that you should tinker with it, you know, like make something else out of it. I don't know, you know, you do that. You do that cool stuff. I just don't think...
I'm just learning how to work with magical items. I'm very new to this. I do not think I'll be able to take this thing apart. It's clearly got an extremely strong magical force in it.
Yeah, and look, I wouldn't judge you if you decided to wear it. I'm trying, after Aaron and everything, I'm trying to be more honest, and this is a step backwards if I put it on.
Alright, you don't have to wear it if you don't want to. We can just keep it in the party bag until it's needed.
I just, you know, wanted to tell you because, you know, probably the person I trust the most, so...
You're making some really poor life choices if you trust me the most, but alright.
I know you're shady as fuck, but I don't know. I just, you know, I trusted that you'd come back when you went on that boat, and you did. You've come back for us hundreds of times, actually. So, you know, even when you run out, you come back. Even when you sneak out, you end up coming back. So, I mean...
Well, it's good that you're honoring Aaron's and Sparkle's memories. I think they'd like that. I think they'd be happy.
Yeah, it's that or the seasickness has really gone to my head, and I just making really poor life choices. Probably, yeah. Yeah, it's probably that.
But you
Anyway,
know, we'll see. Maybe if this feeling stays with you while you're on land, it's
yeah, well, I guess
progress.
we'll find out. Other thing I want to talk to you about. So 9 people died, right? And I know that's not our fault or whatever, but how far are we willing to go for this thing?
How
like,
far are
if
we
we
willing
find
to go?
if we find this idol, right, and we in the process that it's some devastatingly horrible thing, are we going to go through with giving it to these people, to the devil?
So here's the question: do you want to give this thing back to Morden and his employer, or do you want to lose your soul?
Yeah, but what if losing our soul is nothing compared to the devil it could bring?
I mean, that's a hard choice, but I guess we'll find out when we see it. It could just be an idol with some really rare gems in it or something.
Yeah,
like
or
that.
it could be something that could kill a lot of people, and if it is,
Maybe we'll just say we didn't
I'm
find it.
not so sure my soul's worth that. So
Hmm.
I don't know about you, but you're literally the only person I can talk to about this sort of things. And I've just been thinking lately, is that really
Well,
worth it? For now, yes, because we don't know what it is. But if we find out that it's something really, really terrible.
Well, I wouldn't want to destroy civilization or anything like that. I guess we'll figure it out when it happens, but it's a good idea if we have a plan B. Maybe with this ring, then he won't be able to read our mind. And if one of us puts it on and then we didn't find it, what's he gonna say? What's he gonna do, huh?
It would just take our soul, I guess.
Listen, I'm out of my depth here with all this demon stuff.
Same.
So
100%.
also out of my depth with this ocean shit. I don't really like it here.
Again, same. I am really not liking the fact that the horizon keeps going up and down. It's really messing with me.
That's less disturbing than the miles of water below us with strange things in it.
Trying to focus on one thing at a time. Tal, why did you bring that up? Now Fane's just looking down. Oh god.
Make a constitution save.
Oh, Tal, why did you bring it?
I'm gonna hold his hair back.
Alright.
12.
You just managed to hold it in.
No, I'm fine. Thank you.
It's okay. We'll just pat your back until you get better.
Oh, thank you.
I'm good.
Well, looking at the horizon again.
Okay. I'm glad you came and told me about this because at least we have similar sort of concerns about this thing. We can figure out what to do. I don't think either Zahavah or Felix or Dyllan would be happy with going ahead with the, potentially unleashing an artifact of extreme power upon the world. So
I think
we
it's
could,
something we should, be aware of, and
maybe we can use it. Maybe we can take it apart and use it for ourselves, or maybe we can just bury it in the jungle or something.
I mean, maybe. Either way, that's just where my head's at. So
We'll keep an eye on it, and we'll keep that in mind. Do you think he's spying on us all the time?
Oh yeah.
So he's totally listening in.
Probably.
Morden, if you're listening in, you suck. You're disgusting.
Yeah, maybe not all the time. Maybe just when we sleep.
Ooh.
Yeah, creepy, hey.
Well, I don't want him to see what I do when I sleep, man. That's weird.
Wow, what do you do in your sleep, huh?
I usually write notes when I sleep and then wake up.
Oh,
and
yeah, writing notes. Yeah, that's what I do too. Just notes. Lots of sexy notes.
Oh, those sort of notes, I see.
Yep.
Okay, well,
I'm glad we had this chat. Yep, good chat.
Cool. I'll keep your concerns in mind. And for what it's worth, I think our former team members would be happy to see the way you've grown.
Ha. Thanks, Joe.
Right. Okay. Felix, while you are spending time on the ship,
Mhm.
you are being spoken to by a sword.
Yes.
Felix,
Mhm. Yes. Ironstorm.
you disappointed me.
In what way?
You had the chance for glory. That ship, you could have taken it. You could have captured the crew. You could have built power. Yet
There
you
was no need.
but an opportunity.
An opportunity that I don't think would have been a good one to take, given the circumstances.
You could have had more crew. You could have had a second ship.
Did no, those were not ours to take.
They were criminals. They deserved what they got.
They deserved some of what they got, yes. Although we did kill 2 crew members more than we needed to, and we set their ship on fire, which I think was a harsh judgment on the open seas.
Do you think they would have hesitated to destroy you?
No, which is why I threw one of them overboard.
Yet he lived. Maybe.
He did. But he did not take anything from us, and we escaped with our lives and some ill-gained riches.
At least there's that.
Are
Just-
you perhaps upset that I did not draw you during a fight?
Oh, yes.
I mean, if you would feel more spoken to, I could draw you during fights if you need me to.
That would be appreciated.
I can do that. It will not mean that I will use you uncalled for.
That is okay. I just want to be part of battle.
That can be arranged, although I hope that there is not much battle to be had.
I think you will be disappointed in that regard.
That
There's
very,
always
that very well may be. And I am here to protect my companions, and you are here to help me. Is that not correct?
yes. Protect them by any means necessary.
By the necessary means applied.
You will find out.
All right,
And with
I
that,
will
sword
put you back now.
What the fuck?
Felix will stand on deck a bit confused for a moment and then resume whatever task they were doing.
Okay.
I'm just saying, the sword had a point, y'all.
Oh, the sword had a big old point,
What?
but that's not the
It
point.
usually
I
does.
I take back everything I said about trusting Tart. Why the fuck did I say that?
Yeah, right? We were wondering too, don't worry.
Nah. Still stands.
Oh god, we're gonna die. Because
Yeah,
of the stupid
100%.
sword.
That's what's gonna kill us for our own good.
But to be fair, it's lucky that Felix wields it because Felix is the old passive. Can you imagine if it was like Zahavah? Like,
The Harbour would be like, okay, yep, my friend's dead.
Yeah,
I haven't known them long anyway, it's fine.
yeah.
Makes sense. They'll hurt themselves. This is logical.
Convince me.
They can't hurt themselves when they're dead. Makes sense. Let's go.
I'm surprised that Felix was speechless there for a moment. Didn't think that would happen.
That's progress.
Like something. Wait, I'm questioning my analytics. What is
Yep.
happening?
Runtime error.
Yeah. Close application, restart computer.
Blue screen.
Or it's like, oh god, no, not more
Yeah,
of this.
don't talk about that. Don't talk
Yeah.
about that.
Don't jinx it.
Don't listen, phone, computer. Don't listen, computer.
All right. Anything else you want to accomplish in that week?
I mean, I'm gonna weirdly proud. I'm gonna show Zahavah the telescope I have.
I'm gonna be like, whoa! Like completely like blown away / slightly confused by it because hasn't really seen anything like it on somebody. It's weird.
Yeah. Thor has made this for me.
That's really cool.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And useful too.
I hope so. It'd be good because, you know, where we are now, you can't exactly... everything is so far away.
It is.
You don't... You've been looking for things?
I mean, if I'm on the lookout, I can look further now.
Did we have to tell you to look for things with it?
No, although I suppose I could ask her.
That is true. But I mean, yeah, I guess you're keeping an eye on the storm that we all see.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So weird.
Can I gauge the distance of the storm?
So we want to jump to the storm.
Yes. Yes.
It's you'd assume that it would reach you in about observing it a little, and your speed and wind and this bank of blackness that is cut through by lightning. You'd say about you have 2 hours.
This storm is approaching fairly quickly. In about 2 hours, we will be cresting it.
Should we tell the captain? I mean, they probably.
Oh,
know
they
the
are
storm's like-
aware.
I assume they are aware.
I don't think I've even been in a storm this big before, and not on a boat.
I would have to agree. I suppose we should tie ourselves down.
Yeah. And well, only with consent.
So I was like, literally like trying to work out what Felix means because she has been tied down before, but not in the way Felix is meaning.
Yeah.
Time a kangaroo down, sport. Time a kangaroo down.
Reference lost, my friends.
I know
Down
that.
under things.
I know that song.
Just down under things.
Just down on this.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess we gotta tell the others as well. Our others. Especially Phane.
I can do that. Hold on.
Oh, I can come with you. Okay.
Thor, the storm is about 2 hours away. We should prepare.
There is a storm. Oh God.
Oh, I suppose you didn't see from below deck. Yes, a vast storm is approaching.
Oh God.
How big a storm?
Could I have gauged like the size, the length of the?
It's fucking massive.
It is
Oh
rather large.
I am going to
God!
pack away all my instruments and all my tools, super securely, to myself. I don't trust the boat. To myself. Basically put them back in the pouches and stuff and make sure they are double belted or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be like, should we go on deck or should we stay below decks? I don't know the procedure for storms.
I believe we should ask where we could help.
Oh. Yeah, I guess. Okay, let's go up and see if we can finish whatever needs to be finished real fast.
All right. Phane, you spoke of discomfort before. Do you think you are going to be okay during this storm?
I don't like this. I don't like the boat. I don't like the sea, and the rain's just going to make everything wet and worse. So I think I'll stay below.
I suggest you go to visit What is her name? Laura Morel.
I'm going to be fine down here. I'm just going to hunker down here.
All right.
I'm good.
Let me know if you have any needs, and I turn around and follow Tor.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm just coming down the stairs when I see you guys move. Oh, sorry, I didn't know whether to follow you or not, Felix. What's going on?
Tor has. Oh.
Sorry, does Dyllan know?
Yes.
Okay.
I saw him calming his animals.
Oh, probably.
I don't think he has them with him.
He's only got the lobster.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he is. Well, Larry will be fine.
Yeah, he's absolutely fine, Dyllan.
That's great. Okay, let's go up and find out if we need to do anything before I can go into my room and not emerge for the next 4 hours.
We probably need to protect the masts.
Yeah, sure. Let's go
She's
and
like
find
really
out.
earnest in protecting these damn masts.
Let's go and find out. Can we go up deck and see which of the ship crew leaders are there?
Well, they are all currently there. Well, except for the cook.
Yeah.
But all the
We'll
officers
talk
are
to
there, making a brief, having a brief discussion, and then just as you go up, the captain starts to shout orders. Haul in the sails, batten the hatches, which you don't probably, well, you may know, but your characters have no idea what that means, except for Dyllan. And as the captain is giving cryptic orders, Dyllan is kind of there muttering next to you, translating what he means.
Is there anything we can do, Captain?
We need folk helping with the sails. If anybody is a good climber.
We all turn and look at Tar.
Simultaneously.
I guess I can help, but I don't want to.
Tar is rather excellent at climbing.
Okay, thanks, Felix. Thanks.
You might fall off. You've got the little thingy.
Well then, don't dawdle. Get up there, and he points to the mast.
What do I need to do when I'm up there? Do I need to take down the sails?
No, they will be rolled up, and you tie them.
Oh, okay.
Tie them up so they won't get ripped.
Oh, okay. We can do that.
Okay.
I'm going up.
Yeah, and then he kind of yeah. Well, I'm assuming you are using the boots.
Yeah, I do not trust myself on a storm at sea.
And then he looks at Zahavah and Felix. You two, that rope, pull.
It pulls. Yeah.
Okay. And yes, so the sails are secured. All openings, windows and stuff are being boarded up. Everything. Phane and Dyllan, you are being told to tie down stuff that is loose on deck.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Sure.
And you can already feel.
Phane is tying himself down.
And you can already feel the ship being less quiet in the water.
Mm-hmm.
This slight increase in bobbing, and you can see waves coming. They get taller. Wind starts blowing.
Hey, Captain.
Yeah.
How long does this last?
Depends how big it is.
How about a guesstimate?
And he kind of looks at the storm. Well, it's a big one for sure. It could be up to 4 days.
You're joking. 4 days.
I'm not.
4 days?
If it changes direction, yes. If we get straight through it and make it, might be 2.
Okay, so I'm gonna be downstairs.
Might be a good idea.
Okay, bye.
And he points at Felix. Take them with you. I don't think they flow too well.
Felix, you better come with us.
Okay, I could be tied to the boat and help that way, but I will come with you.
That's actually not a bad. But if the boat goes down, I mean, we're all going to be
probably a good thing if I'm up top if someone falls over, because I can go get them.
True.
But you do that. I'm gonna stay downstairs.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't want to, Tar. Look at me right now. My
I
brain is
will
soaked,
be with
and
you.
I am not happy.
Do you think any of us are happy in this situation?
Why would we be happy?
I mean, it's kind of exciting.
I hate you right now.
Yeah, what?
I mean, it's something new, isn't it?
It is very
When you put it
curious.
like that, it's still terrible.
You know, when you're excited by something new, it's maybe like a magical discovery, or maybe a bug if you're into those things.
This
But
could
not a
be a
storm.
magical. It could be a magical discovery.
No,
Yeah,
I
it
don't.
could be a magical storm that kills us.
That would
Either
be
way, it is fairly interesting.
oh great. Now you're on the other side.
I mean, I don't like it because I mean, I think even my underwear is wet right now. With all the rain and stuff. But like, it's still pretty exciting. New.
Well, feel free to go
then
be excited while I go below decks.
Okay.
I'm going below decks.
Be safe.
Bye.
I'm following because orders, but I will try to
Yeah.
make everything like safe down there as well. Like if there's things not tied down, I will tie them down.
Okay.
Start helping wherever I can.
Okay. You do that, and you think the ship is fairly secure.
Mhm.
And before the storm hits, we
What is
are.
the deal?
Well, you think your character think because you have no experience about that. And here we're gonna take a quick break. I'll get more coffee, and then we'll get to the fun part.
The fun part.
Chip, get your coffee.
He
I
did
already
already.
went because it was almost overcooking.
Oh, can you overcook coffee? I don't know.
Yes, you can burn.
It's like the tall thingy, like the what's that called? The thing that you put on the hearth, on the hearth, like it's fucking 1485. No, you put it on the stove. It's like a can. Wait, what's it called?
I'm trying to think of the name of
I
it. 'Cause you
don't
guys got
know.
a special
I'm gonna
name
go
for
get
it.
lunch. Bye.
Yeah, coffee.
It's literally like a French press, but not a French press. It's a.
It's not a. It's an Italian thing.
Yeah, I know the name of it. It's that. Oh,
I mean, the brand
That
name
was
is
it.
Violetti.
does it start with Z? I want to say.
I don't fucking know. I mean, this just means espresso
Yeah.
pot. So
Stovetop. Mocha pot.
mocha pot. Okay.
Yeah.
Brand name is Bioletti, so that's what we call it. It's a Bioletti.
That there. Oh, you can't see.
Yes, but bigger. But yes.
Yeah. A mocha pot.
Is it just a stove? Coffee pot? Stove pot?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't realize that you all tweeted so much about the game we just had.
So excited for
I
it.
love it. I love it.
We could literally, we could play it for hours. So dumb. So awesome. So many dicks.
So many dicks. Sorry, what?
Some of the
Lot of
islands.
dicks.
Some of the islands ended up shaped like
I
dicks.
just wish there. I mean, of course, it would have
Dick Island.
taken a way
Where
longer
all the
time if
douches live.
other people had played as well. But
New
Yeah.
Jersey. You could do a game with the other people that might have wanted to and have just other islands off to the side.
yeah, I thought about that. The thing is, now we've already kind of defined the gods, and they wouldn't have the same freedom that you had.
That is true.
But what I thought about is maybe if they want to, they could just join the next game as characters.
Yeah.
Guys
Again,
have
they
less
would
than
not
gods.
have the full experience, but at least they would know that you guys made the gods. So,
They can play in our world.
yeah.
As you are gods, like watching them.
No, That's
And
my
like
god!
when you created them, you can choose whether you want to like.
We can
reward
influence your shit or not.
That's a power difference I do not want in any game I run. Holy
But
shit.
you could always
is
have
so funny.
people come in as lesser gods, because I mean gods have tiers.
Well,
right?
our next game we would play is adventurers in the world that we've just
Yeah.
created.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So then the gods as characters become NPCs.
But that's what I
Or
mean. If you wanted those islands to the side, those could have been made by lesser gods, if you know what I mean. So they wouldn't have had as much freedom, but they would have still been able to be gods.
Yeah.
We
I mean,
literally played
either I give the other
campaign.
place the same full experience where they get to create their own islands and their own world and they're exactly the same, or we continue with the timeline that we have and just adapt depending on players.
Is this
Yeah.
this is the time we'll tell.
Yeah.
Yes.
Chat, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I have been so busy. This April
No. Don't worry about it at all. Yeah.
Easter, you know, resurrection of Jesus and all. It's the
Nice.
same thing to Oreo with the same response.
Fucking go look for eggs, I guess.
Yeah, because they're the embodiment of Jesus.
Are they?
I should be saying this while this is no, they're not.
They're it's
yeah,
recorded.
recording?
It's immortalized.
Yeah, let's talk about religion.
If you
while-
believe it or not.
We know nothing about things. We just say things a lot.
Yep. Your opinion is your opinion.
I don't think anyone cares, but if someone religious was watching it, maybe.
Yeah. Like there's like 5 people watching.
There's
every...
religion and then there's religion.
I was brought up going to church and shit.
Same. I went to Sunday school until I got kicked out.
Sunday school.
I had to go to church, although my parents were like, if you don't want to, it's fine, but for confirmation.
grandparents.
Yeah, I had to go to the Easter
okay.
services every year.
Yeah, my
We had to
grandparents made us.
we had to give we had some like paper slips that we had to give to the what's it called, referent or whoever the fuck is leading the.
You mean the paper that they put in your mouth?
No.
Like
I wasn't.
bread
I'm
of
not
Christ
Catholic.
or whatever? No. Okay.
I'm not Catholic.
Body of Christ.
So you're doing that thing. I was
It's more like every person who wants to be. I don't know if it's called that in English, but confirmation of the church. You have
Kind of
these,
like baptized, but not.
Yeah, you have to go to 12 or something. Sunday lectures or whatever they're called, and you give the paper, and after when you've given all 12, you are then allowed to join confirmation. But that's just like, I think that's from school more than anything.
Yeah.
And my parents were like, just do that part, and then you can, decide if you.
Your soul will be met in heaven.
I mean, if it makes somebody else feel better, sure. It's not hurting anyone.
No. Yeah. I mean, more power to you. But I'm going to stick with the awesomeness that are actual photos of black holes. Thank you very much.
I'm just going to stick with flat Earth because I really believe that. And
I was just about to go like, Kat, you can't be friends.
Why? The Earth is flat. Have you never gone up in an aeroplane with like bubble stick? It stays flat.
So if the Earth is flat, is down under just the underside?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't
upside
exist.
down.
Australia's not real, guys.
Then why is it not shady as fuck down there?
People,
It
I'm
is.
actually an actor.
But turn out, that's why Kat's got her light on. That's why I've got my light on.
Yeah, we're actually just
shady.
actors in a studio right now.
In India.
I just watched that. Have you seen on Netflix Behind the Curve?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, so good.
I just
teach it.
hate that
Someone
that's
cool got you
become
there.
a thing again. Like
It's not really a thing.
no, it's not really. It's a tiny movement, but holy shit, does it get blown up by the media, and I hate it
Because it's so funny.
Yeah, and ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, I understand. Like, I liked that the Netflix series kind of sympathized with them a little bit, and there are some of them that aren't as crazy that just believe more so in creationism versus Darwinism, in the idea that the Earth is flat because then that means they have a purpose. The world was created for them, so
But I
that
think
life has meaning compared to the Big Bang, where life is meaningless, science made everything happen, but not really.
Yeah,
I
I
think
mean, I guess that's okay. Yeah,
that's a
okay, you
fair
can believe that
ideal.
if you want to, but
Yeah.
don't fucking. The thing
don't
is,
preach
like,
against science.
the thing is, like, life can still have meaning even if it's meaningless in the grand scheme of things. Like,
Yeah,
you're still conscious and you still have a life, and
But
you
I can
need
understand where those people are coming from in that yearning for validation
Yeah,
from God.
I just think you have to craft your own
That's not there.
life and
Oh yeah,
purpose for
They're
yourself,
very-
even though in the grand scheme of things, like as a creature on a planet in space, it's meaningless, right?
well, we're getting hecka philosophical.
Sorry, I just ran a game of creationism
Yeah.
and fucking
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
God
sorry.
And
philosophy.
I want in on the next one.
Yes, please.
So good.
All right.
You should have gotten up early.
5 a.m. Do it.
Yeah, sure.
If you do a later one in the
Because two need
after April.
Yeah. Sorry, storm approaching.
storm approaching.
Stop!
And you if you are still on deck, you can feel the wind
Oh god.
on your face. There's salt water spraying spraying in your face, stinging your eyes, which it does. I know from experience.
Yes, salt in your eyes. Oh god.
And the ship starts to rock more and more. You can hear the thunder. And where are you all staying?
I'm with Tar below deck, wherever she is.
Probably in my cabin.
Yeah.
I'm up
yeah.
on deck because I feel like if someone gets knocked over, I could go get them. But I can only do it once. But still, it's better than nothing.
I'm currently holding onto a rope that I got told to hold on to.
Oh yeah, I'm hunkering down too. I'm like tied off.
All right.
Unless there's someone sabotaging, cutting the ropes like in Treasure Planet.
And Dyllan's like on a rope with one hand, fucking
Yeah,
doing.
Dyllan's like on the side, like dun 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 dun
Yeah.
dun dun.
Yeah, like leaning off.
Pirates of the
the side,
Caribbean
yeah.
in the background, playing behind just Dyllan.
Man.
It's a new cantrip we learned when he leveled
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play the pirates' music
Play
in the
Pirates of
background.
Caribbean theme. That's a
We used
character.
to do that when we went out on the front of the boat. We'd just play Pirates of the Caribbean really loudly as we like bounce.
Can we do that when we go out to Rotten?
Yeah, we'll try.
Oh, did I tell you we took an extra day so that we've got an extra day so we can do the whole day?
Yay! I'll book the boat.
So late.
Okay. Right. So, yes. So everybody below decks, you're safe for now. Tar, make a Constitution save, please.
I just want to point out, I don't get seasick.
Can I support Tar
Oh.
if she kind of bounces around down there?
The Constitution saving throw?
Yes.
20, dirty 20.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah.
You're fine. The one on deck as well.
Oh, me?
Constitution? Oh shit.
Well, you should be fine.
What do you mean, oh shit? That's
Yeah.
like your thing.
Oh,
That's true. That is my thing.
7.
Yeah.
25.
Okay. Phane, as the conditions start to get really choppy, you're standing somewhere, but it's like it's coming back. It's coming back.
I regret my life decisions. Where's the horizon? Fuck, it's too cloudy. I can't see it.
Yeah.
Why is it upside down?
And then and then the storm hits properly and lightning strikes water near the ship. And you almost feel the crackle of electricity raise your hairs.
Oh, my hair would be so frizzy right now.
I'll braid it tomorrow.
But also soaked with water. So
Yeah.
Yes. And the
Yeah, you
ship
can do a little cape on.
starts to roll dangerously, and the captain is trying on the rudder with help. There's now 4 people holding onto it, trying to
What?
keep the ship straight.
What do we hear from down below? Do we hear that?
Phane go,
that-
fuck! Fuck! Sorry.
I can send you a message and be like, this is not good. You can reply to this message.
Wait, do I receive that message? Hold on. Who do we send that to?
I just looked in the direction of whoever below deck, so whichever one wants. Probably Tar, let's be real.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's pretty terrible down here too. Sorry. Okay, bye. I'm not opening my mouth because I might throw up.
Okay.
Already did.
Okay.
It's okay, it's raining, no one can see it. It washes right off the deck.
Right. So you are all trying to help. The people on deck, as the waves get higher and higher and just towering up in front of the ship just.
Can I make a wind wall and like try and block some of the waves from like crashing onto the ship?
You can certainly try.
It's 15 feet high.
Yeah.
And 50 feet long. And it creates has to make a strength save. It takes 3d8 damage.
Well, no.
Small or flying creatures can't pass through. Loose weight materials are brought up flying. Anything that tries to go through it kind of gets pushed back up, so the water would kind of like get pushed up and maybe back.
Yeah.
Like the Moses thing.
It's air rushing upwards. It's making the wall.
Go.
So I like
Yes.
pluck a string on my lute and bring the air up.
Can you do damage to the ocean? How many hit points does the ocean have?
Damage the ocean.
You don't know if you don't try.
I just want to stop maybe a couple of waves from coming, and that's up to a minute, so it's not going to be long, but just a couple of waves. At least it gives us a little bit extra time.
Okay, yes, you can do that. And you get a appreciative nod from both the captain and who was it? Hold on. And where's my NPCs at? And who are you? Oh, right, that's you.
Flo? No.
Yeah, from Flo. Right. Oh. Yeah.
Like matey or something.
They
Wait,
kind of
Flo has to be like super in their element now because of God of Storms.
Yeah, but it's.
Oh yeah, it's more like a please don't hurt us kind of deal.
Yeah, you can see him. You can see him muttering prayers constantly to the God of Storms to maybe
like,
calm
chill
them.
out for a second.
Like, homie, yo, I pray to you all the time. What is this?
Can you
I
not
feel
for now,
betrayed.
please? Yeah. Can you chill?
Yeah. Okay, so everybody on deck, make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity?
Yeah. I'm gonna make one for Dyllan. He's fine.
21.
Okay, you're good.
28.
Whoa. Okay.
Nice.
You all weather the storm fairly well for now. Somebody roll 4d6 for me, please.
We all roll a d6.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, my dice. Hold on.
My dice. That's a
Okay.
1.
4 plus 1 plus 3 plus 5. Okay. So the hull of the ship takes 13 damage.
Shit.
Let's see.
So we're at take 13 from that.
Yeah, no, just the ship, not you.
Yeah.
No, I'm keeping count of the ship.
Same.
Right.
Same.
It's not like we're paranoid or anything.
No. Yeah. And there's lightning striking close by, but the ship doesn't get hit so far. But one crew member, while trying to secure a loose rope, does fall overboard. So he's trying to hold on as being washed over.
How far away is he?
And you can hear shouting, "Men overboard!"
Yeah, was he far enough away that we couldn't have grabbed him?
He's about 20 feet. He was about 20 feet from you, Phane.
Yeah. Can I dimension door to him and dimension door back? It will cost me 2 spell slots, but
Make a so running up the railing. Make
I
a
wanted to see if like they have procedures in place. It's like if he drifts too far away, then
yeah. Well, they
if they've
try
got-
to make a perception check.
Oh, it's like if I can see him in the
with disadvantage, please.
Oh, it was 21.
Well, weather conditions are
8.
you do not see
8 versus
him.
a 21. Fuck.
Yeah, but the crew does see him. And kind of there he is, and they try to throw him a line. And that works.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, and he grabs on, and he's being pulled back now, thoroughly soaked.
Sweet.
And shaken.
After all the shouting, can I straight up ignore my order and go back up?
That is up to you.
I would like to make sure that Tor is not like being battered around in this cell, and then exit and go up to the deck.
Yeah. I mean, you can. Tatar is doing okay.
Yeah, I will be right back. Tum, 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 tum. I will go up and see if there's any like loose things that need to be tied down or anything.
You're overboard. I'm not going to be able to find.
Make a perception check with disadvantage.
Yep. Disadvantage, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, 17 and 7. That's the difference. Plus 5 though, so 12.
Okay. You do spot a rope line that's starting to come loose slightly.
I will go over there and try to tie it down.
Okay. Yeah. Make a dex roll.
Dex roll. Oh,
yeah.
I'm so good at those. 13, -1, 12.
Ah, that's fine. Yeah. So you tighten. You're not quite familiar with the kind of knot, but you just find out. Okay, here. Okay, and then you tighten it.
Yeah.
And it's not in danger of coming loose anymore.
Yeah. And then I tie myself to the railing.
Right. And then
I don't know if would I possibly be fire on the cruise? Aboard, we have advantage on like throwing shit to them because they'll be sparkly.
You cut out a lot, yeah.
Yeah, but
did I?
Yeah, but you want to cast fairy fire on the crew.
Yeah, because then if they go overboard, they'll shine, right?
For how long?
It's a concentration, so
up to.
Yeah. 1 sec. Gotta find it.
Because if it's a minute,
it's only up to a minute. Yeah. Then it's not worth
it. Zahavah. While this is going on, there is a barrel that has come loose. Make a dex save.
17.
Okay, you dodge out of the way as it comes hurtling towards you, and then smashes on the mast.
The mast.
The mast protect.
The mast is fine, but it would have hurt. That would have hurt. So this continues for a while. And then lightning does strike the mast.
Lightning crashes.
Somebody please, or each of you roll 2d6.
Somebody.
Each of us. That's not good.
Each of you roll 2.
Oh, we've lost Cat.
Oh, she will be back.
She'll be back.
High five.
Snap!
Hold on, I'm currently not seeing you. I just have to check.
Lost Oreo as well.
Oh, sorry. I tried to refresh and it took like 6 times to refresh. Sorry. I rolled a 10.
Okay. 10. 10. Cake.
5.
5 total.
5 total.
And what else am I missing?
Dyllan and Chip's
I don't
there.
know. Chip,
5 total for me.
5 total. Okay, so lightning crashes into the mast. And there's a creak, and you can see, you're pretty sure some of the sail has been singed. Oh. Yeah, and the guy who is, well, no, there's nobody up there. Never mind. The crow's nest is empty.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah. Does it catch fire or no?
No, it doesn't catch fire.
Okay, it's just
But
splinters.
there's
Okay.
definitely been damage, yeah.
Yeah. Can I? So if there's nothing like immediately that needs to be tied down, can I go over to the rudder?
Yeah.
Is just one person holding on or 4? Okay. 4. Yeah. No, I cannot replace 4, but I could replace one of them.
Okay.
If they need to do other things, because I don't know how to fly a boat, but I know how to hold on to them.
They gladly take that offer.
Yeah.
And then this continues for several hours. And then at some point, you can just hear this exclamation of, "Oh shit!" And as you look ahead, you see this massive wave building up.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
Like, wait, these waves are already massive. What are you talking about?
Oh no, this one is towering over the ship.
Oh, crap.
And you can hear the captain says, "We have to go straight into it." Felix, I need you to make a strength roll.
Sure. Athletics or strength?
Athletics.
Oh, good. 19.
Oh, don't do that face.
Well, also roll for the others. And while you are doing your best to hold on, you kind of lose your grip because it's slippery, and it starts to spin. And now I have to make another roll.
Can I run up and
What are you holding?
And try and do it? Try and stop it?
Okay. Make a dex check first.
That's not
What's
bad.
happening?
That's
Sorry?
not bad. 22.
The rudder
22.
is going spinning.
Okay, so
Oh,
you
God.
managed to grab on. Felix, do you want to?
Yes, of course. I want to stay in the way of the rudder and
Because it's
basically
spinning.
block it.
So
Yeah.
you first had to. Okay, make a dex check too.
Dex?
Yeah, dex check.
16 -1, so 15.
Okay, you just make it. It's ow. Well, you don't really feel pain.
Yeah.
Or do you? I don't know.
I noticed that damage.
Yes.
It's not really
well,
pain. It's just a negative feeling.
It's not quite damage, but it's.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, and then I need both of you to make an athletics roll to see if you can stabilize.
I've got advantage on checks to push pull.
Right.
Would that be still part of this?
Yes.
Sure.
I have
keeping
a dirty 20.
Okay.
I'm keeping a close eye. If any of my friends like slip and fall overboard, I'm on
Right.
them straight away.
Yeah. Okay.
Regardless.
I rolled a 2 and a 3. So that's an 11.
Wow.
Alright.
You can keep it from free spinning, but the ship is still churning, and that wave is coming, and you can feel the ship just.
There's other people around, right?
Yeah, but they rolled shit.
Yeah. Can I maybe cast Calm Emotion to hinder panic?
They aren't panicking.
Okay, cool.
But that's not strong enough to keep the wheel.
Yeah. It's just
they are laser focused on doing their job.
I've got. I don't know if this will work. It's very stupid, but can I like Eldritch Blast the wave so that maybe it like parts a bit? I don't know. I've got nothing.
What?
It's a cantrip. I could just keep doing it.
I know. Let me check.
Hit the ocean. Damage the
No.
ocean. We're gonna
Or at
kill the
least-
ocean.
Break it so that it's not as solid a hit when it comes. I don't know if the disturbing. You know what they say about disturbing the water makes it
Yeah.
less whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. Phane doesn't know how water works.
I've got a potion of cloud giant strength I could.
Yes,
You-
do it.
Could do
do
that.
it.
Yes, because it's
Yeah, that's
force
the
damage.
time to do it, man.
Sure, I'm just like as I see this wave, as soon as
Yeah.
it starts coming, I'm just like pew 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 pew. I don't know if this is helping.
Okay. Let me check something else real
I do
quick here.
3 blasts per cantrip.
Okay,
so
so you just
I'm
yeah.
just letting
Yeah.
loose.
That's actually a good idea.
Try and
Oh fuck. Oh, here we go.
Pot, bitch. I love you,
That's
Oreo.
not working. But sheesh. Okay, and you can hear Lamarel yell out, Lamarel, can anyone control water with me?
I cannot.
Nope.
Dyllan can though, right?
I'm gonna check that right now.
Yeah, can I drink the potion of giant cloud
Oh,
strength I've got in my
never
bag?
mind. That nobody can do that because that's an 8th level spell.
That's
oh no,
a really high level
oh
spell. I
no,
was about to say.
sorry. That's control weather.
Yeah,
control
no,
water is level 4.
it's
Yeah.
4, but I don't have
Uh,
any water based.
Right.
I've only
Well,
got the blasting.
I don't think Dyllan is up to 4th level druid spells.
No.
I mean, if it's magic, I can try, but I'm not. I can assist you doing it. I don't know, give you magical inspiration. Hey, inspiration! She gets inspiration.
Finn's like, I could give you. Wait.
You
I can help.
can.
I
Hold
can
on.
also give inspiration to everyone. What have I been fucking doing?
Try again
I
with
don't
the
know.
fucking rudder. I'm gonna.
Why? Yeah, I'm giving you inspiration on the rudders,
Okay.
guys.
Okay.
Can I take the
well,
potion of
you couldn't, but that's a bit too late now.
Yeah, not now, but I can give her inspiration for the
Yeah.
water thing because it's
Yeah.
a bonus action. So while I'm pew 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 pew, you're
Right.
amazing. Pew 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 pew.
And Lamarel and Flo just get together. They actually try to move forward to the bow,
Mhm.
and then they both start to cast. And it's not meant for this amount of water.
Yeah.
But you
But
can
they're
both see
inspired.
them. Yeah, so she is just getting Lamarel is just standing there she's small. She's being
Yeah.
battered by water, and she should actually make a concentration check for this. Oh, she's okay. And
Inspiration.
Flo as well. Yeah. And it's very different. She just embraces the water. Lets it wash over her. And then kind of just puts a hand onto the wet deck, while Flo is just standing there, arms raised to the skies,
Yeah.
and looking up and shouting an invocation to be heard for the wind. And you can see the crest of the wave just softening a little.
Can
And-
Zahavah beef up so we can maybe steer into that stuff to the crest?
Yes, you can try make another athletics check, the two of you.
Yeah.
Can I
Inspiration.
take the potion of cloud giant strength?
If you want to,
Oh,
yeah.
save it. You got inspiration.
Yeah,
D10.
but I can get like a +8 to my.
But when- Yeah. Okay.
That's all right. I won't.
No, you go.
You know, I was planning on taking anyway, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
take
No,
it.
Yeah,
you do
it's like
you.
for an
The
hour.
Harbour would
so,
take it,
yeah.
then go.
Yeah, go ahead.
So that would be. I can't do maths right now. 33.
Okay, that's impressive.
You get into the water and you
I
start
haven't.
pushing
That
it.
wasn't with inspiration or anything. That was just regular.
Yeah.
Okay,
I try to assist, but I only roll a 10. So.
okay. You also have inspiration.
Push
Oh, I
the
do.
ocean
Wait,
away.
it's that a T10?
D10, yep.
17 then.
Okay, so you managed to get the ship straightened into it, and into this low area where the waves are lower. Okay, I need one of you, up to you, to roll a d20 for me.
Let's Tar, because she's down below.
Tar is below,
Tar.
so Tar decides our fate.
I just want to point out I've been rolling real well on this d20, and it's probably going to be the number of people who fall overboard.
Oh, true. Lol.
Too late now. But it's not that great. It's a 6.
It's 6.
That
Okay.
either means 6 people or...
It is, well, it's at least it's not 5. But yes, the ship, you do turn it in, but not quite, and it starts to list. And at some point, you're almost
Sideways.
You're
Fuck.
almost sideways. I need everybody who is on deck. So let's start with you 3 to make a dex save.
If we're tied down, is that with advantage?
Yes.
With advantage?
If you're tied down, yes.
I rolled 2 both
I'm
times.
not tied down, but I am holding on to something.
11.
Well, that's why I'm making a dex save.
So
Okay.
that would be a 5.
I rolled
Oh.
2 twice.
I
Impressive.
rolled a natural 1.
11.
Felix?
Well, 6 and a 9, so 8.
All right.
What the fuck? This
I can
is
only
where-
grab one of you guys. I can
Okay,
only give one of us back.
Dyllan is fine.
Yeah.
He just is tied down and has a rope across his arm. and
Wait,
is
this is a safe. Cake and Phane, maybe? Everybody within 10 feet of me gets a +3 to their bonus. They're
I'm
safe.
not where you guys are. You're at the rudder. I'm
Yeah,
somewhere
Okay,
else.
so Cake at least.
Yeah.
So that brings you to
8.
yeah.
We have the
That's,
same number!
I can't use it as a strength saving throw to hold on using my muscles.
nope.
Fuck.
I
That
can only
would-
grab one of you.
It's alright.
I think
And
it's more about
I was
sleeping.
the one with
than
lungs.
strength.
And now I'm gonna make a. Well, I might just make a general roll for the crew.
Fuck.
Well, this is not something you get used to when you're on a ship.
Nope.
Oh shit.
The water
Any
breathing
crew
stuff
within
and
10
the
feet of
fucking
me
bag
has
of
a
holding.
+3 bonus.
He's like,
Yeah,
oh
what-
shit.
Yes, I did.
Have
And
we lost our entire crew? Because that's hilarious.
that's fine.
not
That's
yet.
fine.
What do you mean
that's
hilarious?
fine, That's fine. Oh, okay. So
And by hilarious, I mean terrible.
yes. I need some more dices.
No, you don't.
Dices.
You have. Oh, let's go with that. Yeah, well, let's go with that. Okay. So as that happens, you have going overboard 19 crew members.
Mm-hmm.
Only
Uh,
20 left.
I have
So
maybe an
that's
idea.
like all.
Felix and Zahavah. And let me check here.
Didn't we just have like 21 crew members last count? So
yeah.
they're like two people.
And Klaus.
Oh, is he not a
Did
crew
we
member?
fall off as well?
Hmm?
Did we
That's
fall off
fine.
as well?
What did you get? Finn?
11.
You just managed to hold on.
So how many people fell off?
19 crew.
Can I?
Felix, Zahavah, and Klaus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Immediately dimension door to Zahavah,
Yes,
Make
'cause I'm-
a perception check first with disadvantage.
or any singular any group of people, because I need about 4 people around me for this idea to work.
I mean,
Okay.
we're hanging on the
That's
ship,
fine.
right?
Not anymore.
No, we're overboard.
No, you're
You were
over-
just fell off.
overboard.
No, I mean, but we're tied though.
I'm not. You were.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and that's why
Zahavah,
that's why you were rolled with advantage, but the rope couldn't
being
hold your
snapped
weight.
'cause you're
Okay.
weight.
Yeah.
So 10's enough.
Yeah, you see.
So is it Zahavah? Who else is there? Anybody else I can reach? How many people are around me?
Yeah, you can reach some. Sure.
Okay, 4. If it's
Yeah.
can I cast fly on 4 people
Yes, you can.
at 6th level and get them to like lift people and try and get them back to the ship?
Yes.
So I do that. I use my
Okay.
6th level spell. I cast fly on as many people as I can,
Mhm.
and tell you
Including
guys
Felix
to
and
including
Zahavah?
including Zahavah.
Okay, Felix as well?
If Felix is within my
Well,
party
me
preference.
and
They will-
Felix were
they-
right next door.
They are
to them.
together. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it would be Felix, Zahavah, myself, and someone else that can fly.
Klaus,
I don't know who.
right? He's also
Klaus?
there.
Klaus?
Klaus
Yeah.
was with you? Yeah,
Yeah.
they can fly, and so we can all fly, and I want to try and pick up as many people as we can
Yes.
and fly back to the ship,
Can we take
Okay.
people? Yeah.
because now we have flight. I don't know if it'll help, but, you know, we can fly now, so...
Yeah, but you would be at half speed because of the wind.
Of course.
Yeah.
Unless you're traveling.
This is 10 minutes,
Would
guys.
we be at half speed if we were carrying someone? So therefore, with the wind, would be at no speed.
No,
No,
quarter
quarter
speed.
speed.
Quarter speed.
Okay, just
So like
checking.
10 feet around.
I'm looking for the lightest person. Like, I'm not a strong person, so I'm looking for someone very light to carry.
Okay. Right. Well, you find people and can manage to. Okay. How? Let's say you can carry one. How long does it last?
10 minutes.
Flying back and forth.
Okay. Let's see here.
You're
So one of
4.
them is flying as well.
Yeah.
How many? 6? You can make 6 people fly, or how many?
Well, I cast it at 6th level, so
Yeah.
4.
4 people.
Okay, so that's you 3 plus let's say Klaus.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see how many crew you can save.
She's got cloud giant strength, so she could probably get a few.
You can get there's still
Zahavah
limited.
would probably get...
Zahavah's still limited to 2 limbs, so
Yeah, but I mean,
You
people
can-
could hang on to her.
yeah.
Yeah, hang on to my leg.
Make perception rolls with disadvantage. All 3 of you.
6 with a natural 20 is my second one.
16 for me.
14.
Okay. So what's Klaus's perception? Okay. Right. So, what did you get, Faye?
I got like 6.
6.
Yeah, my second roll was a natural 20.
Well. Okay. So you get. Okay, Phane, you can manage to save 1.
And us 4, so good job.
Yeah. Klaus saved 2. How much did you roll?
Me,
Zahavah?
14.
14 for Zahavah. That's also 2. And Felix? You picked up
16.
16. So you managed to get 3
Okay.
before the. Well, after that you don't see anybody anymore, and the ship, after being like this, it lands the right way, but very hard. It's like you can actually feel the impact, and everything bounces. Yeah, Tar, you're being bounced up and down. The ship took 30 points of damage for that.
30? Hull, right?
Yes, that's how.
And yeah, as soon as there's like a panicked person or something, I'm gonna cast Calm Emotion to focus them.
I mean, they are scared, but like
Yeah.
they are. This is a excellent crew.
I
They
Fine,
are
panicking.
they are scared, of course, but
I'm
they
exhausted.
also know what to do.
Yeah, okay.
Right. So yes, you do manage to save 8 people, but the rest you just.
Can I
You
just
cannot
ask
see
on
them
Dyllan's
anymore.
behalf? Can he have like thrown Larry out to grab a couple of people or something? I don't know.
Or thrown a rope or something so they can save themselves.
Let's see what
Just for 1 or 2 more guys so that we get over half, you know?
Yeah, look, I've got one more run at Dimension Door. If I can see anyone, I can bounce there and back. Like, that's...
Yeah, if you could see anyone.
Yeah,
That's
I
why I
can't
made
see
you roll
anyone.
perception.
Yeah.
What's perception?
Okay, well, yeah, Dyllan spots somebody. Let's see here. Oh,
Of course he does. He's so perceptive.
okay. Well, okay, so he and Larry together can manage to grab 4 more.
Oh, hey! Fuck!
There's our little sailor boy.
Yeah.
See you later, boy.
He is just hanging onto that rope. He just
Show
swings
off.
out and pulls people up.
Yeah, you better hide.
Show off.
He was a sailor boy.
It's
See
a
you
So
bit,
Nope.
proud of my little show off.
it's a
Nope.
bit showing off, but it's also very effective.
Yeah.
I'm very proud.
Yeah, he's like fully in his element.
I love
Yes.
boys growing up.
I can imagine him like standing on the railing, sort of like leaning back with the
Yeah.
rope.
Yeah.
And Larry's
Yeah.
on the other end fucking grabbing people and he's just
Yep.
getting them in. Yep.
Can you imagine a giant fucking lobster just grabbing you out of the ocean?
Yeah, you would be terrified.
Oh wait, here's the good guy.
Any port in the storm, man. Any port in the storm. Okay. So after losing 7 people to the sea, the storm abates a little. It's still rough seas, but the worst seems to be over for now. And everybody
I'm
kind of
shaking myself off like a bear.
takes a
I'm like-
breath.
Magically exhausted. Like
Yeah.
that amount of big spells in that short amount of time is like,
Oh yeah.
taxing.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think you've ever done that before either. Like that
I've
much.
never cast that high a fly spell. Like,
Yeah,
man,
you
that
are
hurt my head.
just, you forget about puking because you're just too exhausted.
Yeah.
Oh god.
You don't even notice the
I don't
rolling
care
footprint
anymore.
Yeah.
Felix has, as soon as they have like set down the last person that they were able to save, they just like, okay, this is done. Next task, walk over to the rudder, hold on again.
You do that, and you get help from the captain and so on.
Mhm.
And he thanks you and just shouts into the storm a thanks to Phane and Zahavah and Dyllan, which you might or might not hear,
Prob's not with my perception. Real.
but the gesture is there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you and then after the storm seems to move faster than even he expected, and so after 2 or 3 more hours, you get into the eye of the storm,
Mhm.
and things are just calm for a moment.
This is creepy. I don't like this.
And the captain just says, "All right, everybody, take a rest. There's more to come."
Is that a short rest or a full rest?
That's a short rest.
What do you
Shit.
mean more to come?
Well,
Think
that's half of it.
Shit.
Yeah.
Just half?
Not knowing how storms work at sea.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god. I don't know if we can take another beating like that.
Well, maybe we need to stay down below.
Yeah, but we're the reason 9 people didn't die.
That's true, but you can't do that again.
I can do it again, but with less people. I can do it again at 5th level. So I can do 3 people.
Only those that need to be up top has to be up top. Then.
So we
Felix
need
is-
hands. We need hands on deck to control
Yeah.
the ship.
Felix
Yeah,
is
how
gonna.
long is this going to be? Because I've got 45 minutes left. I've got an hour of the potion.
Oh,
Of cloud strength.
well, you now have about 2 hours of calm.
Okay, so
Yeah,
no, it'll
so
be
it's
gone.
gonna run out. Yeah.
I'm just going to go around picking up shit.
Yeah, you can fix the mast with your strength. Like, just
I don't
crunch
know.
it back together, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna cast.
Press
It's
it.
life.
I'm gonna
Press
cast aid on 3 creatures. So that's everybody from us that's gonna stay up up top. That isn't. It's
Yeah,
not
I'm gonna go
very-
down and talk to Tar for a bit.
Yeah.
Before
It's
we
not that
head
much.
back
It's
in.
5 maximum HP.
Zahavah,
What you get?
if you're still strong, can you just like jump off and just power swim your way away from the ship? You just like power
Yeah.
swim your way through the storm.
For like
Just like
45 minutes, and then I'll be like,
Yeah.
open things everywhere.
You might find land by then.
You know, it's like that image of the polar bear just swimming and swimming and swimming because all the ice is melted. It's like, oh,
Yeah. Oh.
I'm just swimming. I'm just swimming and there's just nothing.
In the break while we're resting, I'm gonna go down and just chat with Tar.
Okay, go ahead.
I am not chatting with anyone.
How you going,
I was
bud?
not there.
I mean, you see me just kind of like curled up into the tightest ball and like pushed right up into the corner and just like not moving. Is it over?
We've got another. We're in the eye of the storm right now. We've got another wave coming.
Okay. That's terrible news. Thank you for letting me know.
I'm sorry. How are you going?
I'm okay. I'm not dead.
Yeah, we lost 7.
7?
About
That's a
20
lot.
about 20 of us went overboard, and
What?
you'll be impressed. I cast the highest magic I could and like flew with a whole bunch of people.
Wow.
Yeah. It was really stressful. Don't come up top because
Whatever you stay where you are.
I mean, I really want to stay down here, but I feel like I'll be more help up there. You won't get knocked off though with your boots, right? No, stay down here. You don't need the mental stress of that. No, I want you.
What? Wow. You just guilted Tar so hard.
No, I didn't mean to. I honestly didn't mean to. I was just,
Let me roll for this shit.
I feel so bad. Tar, don't come back. Like, Tar, if you get in the water.
Yeah, I'm staying here.
Okay.
I'm good.
I don't want. If you need to talk, but I understand if you don't, just,
Maybe afterwards.
Yeah, maybe afterwards, yeah.
Done with
I'm
this.
on an adrenaline rush right now. I seem calmer than I am. I'm not calm at all. I just did a lot of magic in one hit. Have you ever done that? Like, there was like I did like a lot of spells in like a short amount of time. Is there a thing called like an arcane high? Is that a thing?
There is now.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't cast spells the way you do.
Because I think it's a thing. I think it's a thing.
Rub it in my face.
I don't know. Stop making it sound like I'm trying to came down here to insult you. I didn't. I came down here because I can.
I understand. Well, is there danger of people going overboard again?
A little bit. We'll try this time to fasten the ropes so that they are a bit more secure. There was just this massive wave, and it just.
I felt it. Okay.
Just like that.
Very graphic, but thank you.
Sorry, it's the only way I can.
You all have your caps, though, right? You can all breathe.
Yes. We've got our caps of water breathing. Yeah.
It's not much good if you all fall over and then you get lost. Here.
Yeah.
And Tar starts taking off the spider slippers. Maybe one of you can wear it for the time being and just not fall off.
I think the worst one to fall off would be Felix because he can't swim, he sinks. So they sink. So probably them.
Would you give... Well, I'll come up. I think it's calmer now.
It's calm now, yeah, if you want to come up and get some fresh air and then go back down,
Yep, okay.
Cool.
I start uncurling myself and coming up.
All
I
right.
got this.
Felix is like tirelessly just preparing for the next part of the storm on deck.
Okay.
Felix, I don't want to lose you overboard. So for the time being, I think it's a good idea if you hang on to these spider slippers of mine. They'll keep you fastened on to whatever you're currently on.
That is very useful and very kind. Thank you.
I mean,
Do I need to attune?
Yeah, you do.
And you also have to return them.
Of course. Whenever you need.
Yeah, well, it's better you have it on because you can't swim exactly.
That is correct.
Yeah. And I wouldn't be able to, even if I spotted you, you'd just go down and then I wouldn't be able to see you in the darkness. So I wouldn't even be able to get to you.
That is also correct.
So wear these. It'll take you about half an hour to get used to them. So
Thank you.
get started. And I unattuned to the spider slippers of climbing.
I just imagine Felix doing like ballet, trying to attune, just like slipping, but then like not slipping, and then slipping, and then
like
not.
they cling to the surface at the wrong time, and you just fall over,
Yeah.
and then eventually you get used to it.
Like slowly attuning.
Yeah, I have one more attunement slot, so I will just attune to those.
Excellent. I was going to ask about that.
Yeah. I have the
just unattuned to Ironstorm. Unattuned to Ironstorm, so I can take it.
It's a trade.
I take it, and you will never see Tar again.
Yeah, I will attune to the slippers and then continue helping.
Okay.
Just preparing for the storm.
If I can help a little bit, I will. But not like a lot.
Okay, well,
I
yeah,
think
you
we'll just like double rope things so that people
yes,
have.
you can secure ropes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Tar, you're good at that stuff. Just, fiddly knots and stuff. You are
I'm good at knots.
You can do that.
Film said it sounds so wrong every time.
Hey, you did this to me, so.
Does the captain talk about a plan, how we're going to approach the thing? Or we're just going to sit it out like below deck? Or what's the plan?
Yeah, he's kind of, well, it's not ideal, but he said, well, we have to keep those who are here safe. So it would be the best idea if we have a minimal crew on deck to hold the rudder steady, and the rest should be below. And any damage we take, we take.
Okay, so Zahavah and I can absolutely hold the.
Is there someone? Could the rest of the crew, whilst they're below, could they do makeshift repairs whilst they're on the hull from the inside?
Well, they can make sure that there are no leaks. Yes.
Yeah, and they can do bailout sort of stuff.
Yeah, they can do that.
Yeah, cool. Just so they're not doing nothing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sure.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Tar just gave me a look. That wasn't a Tar.
Okay.
Stop taking everything personally.
Just so that whoever's below decks doesn't do nothing.
You're not doing nothing. You're focusing on your mental state, and that's important.
We're gonna need a calm mind once this is over.
You are looking at
every
the
time I
wrong
try
party member.
to be supportive of Tar, it comes out as an insult. It's so in character.
Yeah.
That's like Phane's life, though.
I just want to be liked.
Okay.
I would like to remind you all that saves have a +3 bonus near me, and also you cannot be frightened.
Cool. I'm terrified.
I
It's the
heard
same
you
price.
cannot be flattened, and I was like, that's
Flattened, yes. Flat Earth is not
Of
real.
I
course.
can't. We live on a disc, man.
On the back of a dragon turtle.
Yep.
Yep.
And 4 elephants.
4 elephants, and then it just keeps going.
That's what we should have done in the game.
It's just
Oh.
great.
To be fair, I didn't give you the option, because
Yeah.
Flat Earth is not real.
and
I
also,
don't know, but the floating island could have been.
and also the agent of copyright infringement would have been down on you so hard.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna take another quick break, and then we will do the storm part 2.
Oh god.
Oh
Prepare
boy.
for the world.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
What he didn't do in that one, he'll do in this one. Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
I liked all the
Phane-
scenes that just happened. Like,
Yeah, that was
Dyllan
so
on the
thematic.
fucking railing, pulling people up, and Phane coming down into Thor's, cell, just fucking drenched and exhausted. Yeah.
Do you know what? Arcane High is totally a thing
It's
Phane wants
awesome.
to tap into.
Arcane High, and then the crash afterwards, like the
The
exhaustion.
crash would be like
Yeah.
a full-on exhaustion.
Yeah.
That sounds like a dope-ass drug for your
Yeah.
fantasy world.
Yeah.
Get an arcane high and then crash.
Yeah, but it's from doing like back-to-back high-level spells. Like you have to do back-to-back high above a certain level.
Yeah.
So like
Imagine like a super
like-
powerful wizard just casting 2 8th
Getting
or 7th
high
level
up into
spells after
shit.
another. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I would be like, the drug would let you cast a spell at a level higher than what you're capable of. So if you're only
Oh,
capable
yeah.
of 3rd level spells, it would be at level 4 and then you would crash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be a
'Cause-
cool thing to put in your D&D world.
Or it would let you like cast a common cantrip like light at like 3rd level or something.
Yeah. Because I can't actually cast fly. That's through the Bandalore that I was able to do it.
Even
So
crazier then, yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, oh god, that's the highest I've ever done it. That's also the first time I've ever done it, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah, and you're like controlling and concentrating on this, but people are flying around
Yeah.
and shit. Yeah.
oh god.
Yeah,
Messed
and you
up.
just kind of have to keep like plucking strings to keep
Yeah.
it going. Yeah.
Dun. I imagine that the fly one, once you pluck it, it keeps
Yeah.
humming.
But you have to concentrate on it, right? So,
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. I don't know
Exactly
why.
like that.
Yes. I don't know why I imagine the bandana to look like the string instrument that Kubo plays in Kubo and the 2 strings. It makes no sense, but
Yeah.
I like to think of
I-
it like that.
No longer have that though. I have the lyre now.
Oh, you have a lyre.
Yeah. I
I'm
traded
gonna
my Bandalore in.
I want to still imagine it like that because my imagination is limited.
I imagine that the Bandalore has, and even the lute has, each string is the spell. So when you pluck it, it's the casting of the spell. So
Yeah.
each string, like the firewall one, has like flames kind of around
Yeah.
it. The
Or
wind
each
is like
string is or each string is
Yeah.
like a rune. Like not that you have to do that, but each string is like a rune, and when you pluck a chord,
Yeah.
the runes combine and make a spell.
make the
Nice.
spell, or when you
Dope.
combine them. Yeah,
Yeah.
Love it.
that's how I imagined it.
That's awesome. So you have like a fiery string, and you have like a
Yeah.
string that's just arcane thing.
But then when there's this like protection from good and evil, and that's when you pluck 2, or you like strum the whole thing, and all of
Yeah.
the runes light up, and
And they combine, and that's
Yeah.
awesome. That's dope. Dope.
how you going, Cake?
Good.
That was so delayed.
I have to show you something about this dress, though, guys. You ready?
Got pockets.
Yeah, pockets.
Nice.
That is like
Sorry.
everything.
It
Excellent.
makes me happy that it has
Yeah.
pockets, and I've been literally showing everyone when I wear this dress. I'm like,
Now,
It's
my
the
real
best.
question
I
is,
think we
do you
all
use
do.
the pockets?
yes, I
Good.
use them today. I
That's
put my
awesome.
wallet in them. I can't put my phone because then it like pulls the dress down and it gets too booby. But you know, what it like pulls the
No, I
front
completely
down.
understand exactly what you mean.
You cannot put heavy things in.
Yeah, I can put my
Yeah.
wallet in there and like
Yeah.
maybe my keys if there aren't too many keychains attached. I'm pretty tapped out for spells.
I have spells, but they ain't gonna do anything.
I have no
I
spells
should
that are
have
useful
to.
for this, and I hate it.
Haha.
Like, all I can do is like, oh, calm down, people. Calm down.
Calm down, everything is gonna be fine. Oh man. This is exciting though. Storms.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, there's an echo.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah.
So it's-
Fully can't hear one.
Especially if you think about how, like, almost 20 people got blown over and the absolute
Yeah.
chaos that followed.
The cat didn't think of that. What were their
Oh,
jobs?
I can't do fly again. I can only do that once per day.
Well, let's hope for the best.
I can
then.
do levitate though. Maybe you can levitate them over the water.
Can you? Oh, you can't move them with levitate.
Yeah, they can move with levitate.
So I mean,
Can they?
Yeah, let me just check levitate.
Not that you cast it and then they just float out into nothingness until they're out of reach.
I would just put lassos. Like,
Oh yeah, we could just like lasso them and like.
I was kidding, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, it doesn't say that they can move, so we would have to levitate them.
Just lasso them in, man.
Yeah.
Can Zahavah shapeshift into a bear and just bear hug people to the mast so they don't float away?
Technically, I'm not a bear, but yeah. Dyllan could.
Oh, yeah.
He is an animal thingy.
Yeah,
Can Dyllan shapeshift into like a sea creature yet or no?
he
Like a
can.
toad, like a frog.
I think you get walking and swimming speed at the same time. It's just the flying that's later.
Okay, because I was like thinking crocodile, because that's like a big log. You can just hold on to it, right?
Has he
Oh,
seen
yeah.
a crocodile before?
That's a good point. I have no idea.
He
A
could turn
dolphin?
into a big, yeah, or a whale.
Oh, that
Way
would be
too
cool.
big. He could turn
Well-
into another lobster.
That would be so weird with Larry.
2 lobsters.
No.
2 lobsters
Stop.
chilling in a hot tub, cooking
No.
because they're not gay.
Wow. Wow.
We
What
need
the
some more
hell?
butter.
2 feet
Can't
apart
put
because
it
they're
down
not
better.
real.
2 feet apart because they're not real and alive because they're being boiled in the pot and they're dead.
Whoa, that took a turn.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? What's wrong with you, cat?
Because
You're
they're dead
fucking
and
messed up.
delicious.
You're
I just
Australian,
really
it's
feel like
fine.
lobster right now.
I had never had lasso.
It's not great.
I had and I
Wait.
was so allergic to it, so I'm never having it
Well,
again.
that's fair. When you guys come to Australia, crayfish barbecue, we'll put it on the Ritz.
Sure.
When you come.
Wait, I'm
When?
coming in October.
I know,
I love that there is no if, there's a when.
there's a when. It's like when I win lotto. It's just
How
like,
hot is it in October?
not hot. It's cooler.
Okay, but like it's not hot, and you're like not hot as 36
No,
degrees.
It's like not as cold as what New Zealand gets by far, but it's not like 30 or something like that.
Okay, I'll still die, but okay.
So just saying,
You'll be
anything
fine.
above 25 is fucking hot.
Yeah,
You know, I don't think it'll go above.
you're like I don't think I'll be going like any more than
I don't think it'll go
28,
over
29.
25. No, I won't go over 25.
I'm kidding. I'll survive.
Not in our winter. Our winter is like
October
sunshine.
isn't winter.
What's October? It's like autumn though.
I'm coming in October.
Yeah. Oh wait, what's that? Fuck. Well, let me look this up.
It'll be
October
spring.
is autumn
Spring,
/ winter for
near-
us. So how
It's
is it?
spring and nearly
winter?
summer?
Lol. Yeah, it's gonna be hot.
Yeah, I know.
All
My
that Western
brain-
influence, man.
My
Yeah.
brain was thinking opposite.
We are
I
we
don't know why.
are doing bad things.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna die. Shit. Okay. That's alright.
I was
It's
so
alright.
confused for a moment. Like, what do you mean winter?
It's like it'll be fine. It's nothing cool. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, your winter is 25 degrees.
Yeah. I was like, this won't go over 25.
I'm so gonna die. Can't
It's looking like it'll be in the 20s. So 21,
Why
22,
wait. My
Oh, that's
sister
perfect.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. That's nice.
24.
Yeah, that's nice.
8.
29.
Oh, sorry, I
Oh,
forgot.
look at this. 36.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. This is the midwinter.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean,
so, like later in the month, it'll be, pushing to 30, but
we are coming in the later of the month.
yeah, so you're gonna get like 26.
Oh god. Oh, I love you kids so
Yeah,
much.
it's about 26 to 40 fucking 5. But yeah.
I can't know that far in the future, but look, there'll
No,
be
you're
hot
true.
days. But on those hot days, it'll be perfect to go to Grotto and go for a swim and then go see quokkas.
Leslie doesn't swim. There's fish
but-
in that.
It's the beach.
There's fucking fish in there.
Oh, we can go see the stingrays.
We'll work it out later.
sea
not in
lions?
game.
I once went
Woo!
swimming and the sea lions were trying to swim with me and they're
Bit your
terrified.
foot off.
My friend wouldn't let me up the railing to get back on the boat. She was like, "No, you gotta stay there." And I was like, "Help me!" It was Courtney.
Free boo box.
Sorry, we'll do this in our own time.
Yes, there's a storm approaching. Please
Second
be stern.
half.
Thank you.
Okay.
Stern and concerned.
Looking at time and stuff, we are not gonna. The second part will be a bit briefer.
Truncated, even.
Truncated.
We did start an hour later, remember?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
That's
but people need to go.
That's not my fault, though.
I'm still good for time.
That wasn't our fault either. You were awake.
I think it's up to Cat and Tor. Cat and Oreo.
Cat and Oreo.
I'm
Phane and Oreo.
What are you
I'm
talking
good for
about?
time
I'm
right now.
Tar. Yeah, I'm okay for now.
Okay. Yeah, but
I do want to pass.
I'd say about an hour more max.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
We're children, really.
Yes, you are.
Look at this. What?
We are never finishing this storm.
We are 11.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, continue.
Okay, so after the quiet, you can see already the next part of the storm approaching. And it looks as unpleasant as before.
Oh.
Okay, and going through this.
You're being the wind again. Thank you. The storm is approaching.
It's ambience.
Oh man. One day when we're all around the table, there will be music and sound effects.
Oh my god, it was so amazing.
In a castle.
I will make the sound effects.
That's gonna be super hard to do, but I will try.
We'll build our own castle.
Where fucking ever, man.
I don't care. 2020, I want to sit at a table with you guys.
Yeah.
All right. So, okay. Everybody who's not in central will be below deck.
Mm-hmm.
So you, Felix and Zahavah, you're still at the rudder?
Yes.
Yeah.
And fully tied down, like with 2 ropes each.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So you're basically tied to the rudder.
To the rudder and the railing, like, yeah.
Okay. Okay. I would like just make the 2 of you make a general athletics roll.
Athletics. With advantage or no?
I'll do it again. That wasn't. That's alright.
Oh, I had a short rest, so I get all my inspiration back.
Yeah.
So.
Nice.
17 for Felix.
Okay. So you managed to, having gotten used to this a little bit, you managed to hold the ship steady, which is very, very good. And okay, Dyllan,
a high five.
Dyllan is also on deck, and he is just trying to tie things down as shit happens. Okay, and let's see about damage. Okay, everybody roll a d6 again.
Oh god.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Okay. And let's see about lightning. Nope, no lightning hits the ship.
Very, very frightening.
I was gonna make a joke. Can I I was gonna make a joke about like trying to trick the lightning into thinking it didn't hit the ship, but lightning isn't sentient.
Oh my god.
Well,
You can trick us into thinking that lightning is evil when it actually is.
Regular lightning isn't, but you're giving me ideas. Thank you.
No!
Don't do this.
First we are fighting the ocean, then we're fighting lightning. One thing at a time, you're
We've already
saying.
lost so many people.
Okay, and there is another squall, one more squall coming up. So again, Felix and Zahavah, one more.
Yes.
Inspiration to Felix.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Yo.
With
Do you still have
inspiration.
the inspiration for a week?
Plus
For
fucking
1 week?
10. Plus
Okay.
6 is 36.
Zahavah?
26.
Right. That brother is saying right where it is.
Fuck.
I give another high five.
Okay. Right. So somebody.
Wait, did Felix initiate a high five?
No. That was
Uh,
out
Well,
of
I
character.
initiated the last one, so now he'll know what it means.
Oreo, could you give me a d20, please?
I don't
With
think
advantage.
Felix will initiate.
Okay, so
That's a natural 20.
yay. Okay, so
okay.
Flo and Flo Remerl are doing the control water again,
Yeah.
Oh, hells yeah.
and this time it's just you see the squall coming. You keep the ship straight. It's again lowered a bit, and the ship just
Gently.
Oh, second time's the charm, right?
yeah. This time it's just
seems so.
it's barely noticeable.
Yeah.
This
I
is
guess
how
we know what we're doing now.
it's go.
There's no
And-
actual panic happening.
And then after a couple more hours where it's tough, and the ship is rolling, and you have to watch yourself. Everybody make a deck save for.
I was gonna say, can I also dancing lights so that they're in the dark of the storm? There's light for people in different areas so that they can see what they're doing.
Yes, you can. Sure.
Do I also make a dex?
Or
Yes, everybody.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
15 for
13.
me.
Saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Oh, 16.
roll.
Okay,
Not rolling
okay.
well tonight.
And Phane?
13.
You're fine. Okay.
Ah.
You get banged up a bit, but you take no real damage. You might have some bruising,
Oh yeah, definite bruising.
but you don't get hurt. And the crew's fine as well. The remaining crew.
Oh,
We
bless.
just washed out the bad ones.
Yeah. So you are all you make it through the storm, and you can just see it move behind the ship, and the water ahead is still a bit agitated, but
Yeah,
it's
of course.
definitely starting to smooth out, and you can just see the storm move away in the distance, and you have fairly clear skies ahead of you now.
Thank God.
I think Zahavah and Felix are kind of locked still on the rudder. Like,
Oh, yeah.
do you know when you kind of zone out and just keep doing what you're doing?
Well, that went a lot better than the first half.
Mm-hmm.
It indeed did.
But now that you are back to that you can that the danger has passed, you do notice that Phane, the female halfling some of you talked to, Freddy at the beginning, has been one of the victims.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
She's
Is it bad? I don't remember this one.
Me and Felix?
Yeah,
Or
she's
Phane?
a general shipmate, basically.
yeah, she was a
Oh.
team member.
Yeah.
Francis.
Oh, got it. I do remember.
No, Francis is a human. He's the lookout.
She's fine. He's fine. Francis is fine. Phane was the one who went sailing because after her divorce.
Yeah.
Sorry, I do.
I did not write that down.
Wow. That's depressing. I guess we have a funeral for everyone. Let's
Yeah.
see.
A ceremony, yes. Flo is directing that. there is a ceremony that is observed. The captain says says some words about each crew member, and you do notice he knew everyone, maybe not well, but he had some personal knowledge about everyone, and he thanks you for, well, technically your passengers, and he thanks you for all that you did. We have you helped a lot. You're good sailors, I have to say.
I nod in a thankful manner.
We're quick learners.
Fortunately, and I also may have to call on you some more because we're down a sizable amount of people. I'm sorry that I cannot offer you quite as leisurely trip as we had hoped.
Just
right.
Let's not make it any worse.
Hopefully. Yeah, and even though the mood is a bit down, that evening there is a big dinner.
Yeah.
Guess we've got extra food now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but there is a kind of celebration that you survived, and people tell stories about those that were lost, and they're singing, and it's in a sad way, it's a celebration of life.
Yeah.
How's Tar looking after this whole ordeal?
I'm fine. I didn't have to do anything.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, I give the slippers
I know,
back.
but like,
Oh, thank you. I want those
he
back.
knows that you struggle, is aware of that, and is just, looking out for you.
Yep.
Not looking in, just making insight checks.
Oh, okay. Sure. Go for it.
Okay.
Not just. I just want to see if Tar's like, all right. I rolled really bad. That was like a 6.
Well.
Tar's fine. Tar's so okay.
Yep.
Wow, Tar's better than I am. Jesus.
Yep.
This is making me question my life.
I
was already questioning my life.
I'm good. I'm there. A little quieter than usual, but besides that.
Okay. Yeah. So you can have a quiet evening and night. What are you doing with the ring, by the way? Just checking.
I think we just put it into the bag for the time being.
Yeah, for experiments later on, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I made a in-character choice that Phane don't want to be lying as much no more.
Which is fucking adorable, by the way.
Yes.
It is.
He trying.
Yes.
So
He's been through a lot of change.
Gotta have character development somehow. And that ring would have taken me back to where I started.
Yeah.
All right. Yes. So you keep sailing, and you all have to now do tasks on the ship.
Sorry.
I would like each of you just to roll a d20 for me.
10.
Okay. Tara manages okay. You need some. It's occasionally somebody has to say, that's not right how it goes, but then you adjust and manage. Phane?
15.
Okay, you're doing okay.
I have jack of all trades, so I mean.
Oh, that is
quick
yeah. So
learner.
you really pick it up. Yeah, I mean Dyllan is definitely doing okay.
28 on a 20-sided die.
Wow.
No, I rolled a 15.
Okay. Yeah, you're also doing good. Zahavah?
I also rolled a 15.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Look at us.
Yeah.
The storm made
so-
us learn.
Over the next
But
few
we do it
days,
without Jack of all trades. I just want to say. No.
I had 15 plus.
I know. I'm just kidding you.
so yes, over the next couple of days, you all do your part,
We
and
do
you
our
don't.
duty.
Yes, and you don't really.
Duty.
You become just members of the crew, and while there's for some distance initially because you're passengers and
Hoity-toity passengers.
this, by now the crew is just very accepting of you, and sharing in-jokes and stories.
Yeah.
And the atmosphere becomes friendlier.
I imagine Felix is not very, maybe not particularly skilled at the tasks they are given, but tireless.
Yeah.
Like they do. Yeah.
And they kind of adjust. You get more of the physical stuff than the fiddly ones.
Yeah.
I'll throw myself into doing a lot of the ship's tasks. I'm going to be a little quieter than normal, but I'm more than happy to help. Anybody asks me to do anything, I'm like, yeah. Sure.
Okay. And over the next couple of days, you also managed to get some repairs done. Everybody roll 2d6 for now for the hull.
Ooh.
Sorry, I have something in the way here. Okay, so 8, 7, and 8, 9.
Why are we matching all the time, Chip? Jesus.
I don't know.
And another 1d6 each. 2, 3, 7. Okay. Okay. So you do manage to. How much is that? 1632. Okay. So the hull is a bit weakened.
It's at 31. Is it at 31?
Hold on. Let me math here. Or calculate because lazy. 43. Okay, it took 52 points of damage. Minus 8, minus 7, minus 9. Okay, so the hull has lost 20 points.
Okay. So it's at 20 points damage.
Yeah. And the sails.
I wonder if we've all got the same number.
That is 30 minus 7 is 23. So you have not lost speed yet.
That's still a lot of damage for 100 hit point sails.
Yeah. But at 25 you would have lost speed.
Perhaps we can gain some speed. Using an extra sail or something? Would that
Oh,
work?
Slim Shady!
Yes.
Someone pull out Slim Shady, because at the very least, I want some shade on deck.
I forgot about Slim Shady.
Yeah, he's still in the bag.
Can you bring him out so that when we work, we get some shade from the sun?
Yo.
That's really, really
We need
taxing.
to give Slim Shady conscience, sentience.
Well, when I get the awakened spell, I will awaken Slim Shady.
Yeah, so that it can walk around and be a walking parasol that just drops some sick beats,
What if it hates you?
Nah, Slim Shady won't hate
Slim
us.
Shady hates everyone, first of all.
Yeah.
Second of all.
That's Slim Shady's choice.
Yeah.
We'll honor it.
In the meanwhile, would Slim Shady like to be part of the sale? Can that
No, that doesn't work.
work? No, well.
I mean,
worth
at
a
least
shot.
Slim Shady can, hover over anyone who's seems exhausted from sun.
Well, or what Slim Shady
Phane.
could kind of be behind one of the ribs and kind of
Oh, okay.
be kind of like temporary hit points.
But
Yeah.
would he
Throw
get
shade?
damaged with something?
Well.
No, as soon as Slim Shady got in any sort of condition, we'd bring them back into the.
But what if we can't?
Why are we emotionally attached to 4
I don't know.
javelins and a
Because
silken
that
cloth?
saved our lives.
Yeah, that thing. It's not just 4 javelins anymore. It got like turned into a majestic sail thing.
Okay.
That has saved our lives.
Yeah, that's true.
That thing has been through shit. Come
Oh,
out
yeah.
shiny.
Yeah.
Slim Shady. Respect.
I cannot wait until we infuse the soul of a fucking rapper into that thing. At
Oh my
like
God,
level
yes.
18 or something.
Yes.
So that it can professionally drop shade.
It'll drop shade and like put down some sick beats while we
Yeah.
dance to
No,
it.
don't say
Yeah.
that.
Okay. And after, let's say, at the end of another week, so you're now 22 days into the journey.
Getting real tired of the sea.
Same.
Yeah, and it's just water everywhere. It's like
I hate water.
like the desert, but water.
The desert
Why do we
was
keep getting
still okay.
ourselves into this?
I'm sorry. We tried to rob somebody. Shit.
Make perception rolls.
Why do we keep getting into this? Looking at Tara and
Ooh,
Phane?
perception rolls. Can I do that with advantage with my fancy
Yes,
thingy?
you can if you're using it.
17.
Okay.
19.
Right.
10, 10, 10, 10, 10.
22.
Okay. You all do notice that there are you definitely see some birds overhead.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, are they albatrosses?
I'm an albatross.
No.
Oh.
I'm an albatross and I'm okay. What?
But it's
A grey talk, a mollymawk.
Dylan is like, that's a good sign.
Oh, land. Doesn't that mean we're close to land? Because birds?
Well, maybe not close, but there should be land. Otherwise, they wouldn't be this far out.
Unless they're like migrating or something, I guess.
Yes, but they would be migrating from somewhere to somewhere.
Yeah, but like,
Yes,
There's
and they
some
are just flying along the ship.
there's some birds I've heard, I've never seen, but I believe there's some birds which can just fly when they sleep the whole time. They just fly, and so you don't know how far
I
they are
mean,
from land.
we saw birds that insulted us. So, anything
Yes.
is possible.
Anything is possible,
Oh
especially
my
with
god!
birds.
What if these birds know dirty sea shanties? That would be terrible.
I'd love some sea shanties right
They
now.
just fly along
Let's
the
get
ship.
the crew going.
Row
And
your
Fa-
boat.
Fane starts like doing a little sea
Oh, yeah.
shanty
I mean,
with his pipes and stuff.
yeah.
And
I mean, there's always been some singing around the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can make that, and then you hear the well, Felix, are you in the crow's nest at the moment, or
If I'm asked to join up there, yes.
I mean,
Although I assume that they would more or less take evening or morning shifts.
but you that's where you are,
Mhm.
and looking through your fancy telescope.
That's the sound it makes.
No.
I'm just having this Pirates of the Caribbean scene in my head where the telescope and then the longer.
Yeah.
You do see some kind of archipelago on the horizon.
I call it out to whoever's down below that there's land.
ooh, is this what we're actually aiming for? Or have we not seen any of this dagger at all?
Yeah, you haven't seen any land.
Oh, well, that's great news. Maybe we arrived really early. Maybe the storm drove us along.
And
Or
Felix,
maybe we went the wrong place.
see, it's just a few things poking out of the water. It's not a land mass. It's just
Couple of isles.
You know what? It's still better than nothing. If I can, I want to go over to it and hug it.
Well, the captain says, "Oh, well, we might just take a look. Maybe we can find some supplies or whatever, driftwood."
Something
Yeah.
to fix up the boat a bit.
Yeah, I mean, sure. Let's approach. And he just kind of like, Felix, do you see any structures? Not. It's just there's some palm trees and some greenery, but no house as such.
Only natural structures, as in trees.
Okay, so we probably won't run into trouble. Thanks.
You are welcome.
And you approach and take some rowboats.
Mhm.
Do you want to? I assume you also want to go on then.
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
God. Please.
Okay. So
I don't know if that's going to reverse my seasickness or not. Man.
stepping on land feels weird initially.
It's
Ugh.
like too hard. The
Yeah.
I feel like
ground
I'm
is-
rocking,
yeah.
but I'm not. It's weird.
Yes. And it's kind of a small. Well, some of the islands are just some sandbanks that are empty, but there's a larger island, which you can still basically see everything when you're standing on it.
Yeah.
It's
Um,
way too bright.
but it's you have some greenery. There's some wood to be collected. Maybe even some fresh fruit.
So many crabs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Collect all the crabs.
Dyllan will start to forage as immediately.
I will make a map.
Okay. May everybody make another perception roll.
19.
6.
Where were these rolls when people were dying? Motherfucker.
9.
Okay. Zahavah?
What am I rolling? Sorry, I was totally not paying attention. Just this.
Perception.
Sorry.
We're on a tiny little island.
Yeah. 19.
Buried
Okay.
treasure. Oh my god.
So Zahavah and Phane, as you stand there looking out, you think you see a head poking out of the water.
Oh god.
Sort of head.
It's blue. It's humanoid, but with a kind of fin on the head.
We see you.
Hello?
And
Hello?
kind of like it's just the head looking out, and then kind of a webbed hand kind of like raises out of the water. And
Oh my God, it's the shape of water guy.
How are you?
it's quite far away, but it's approaching.
I can send message. I can speak to it in his head.
Oh, true. You can.
Yeah.
I'm pointing
Hi,
out
how are
to
you?
others.
I'm good.
Oh, cool.
Wait, it speaks common?
You're not. We're not trespassing or anything. Do we need to leave or?
Don't think so. And the creature comes closer, and as it approaches, you can see it looks fairly young, more like a child.
Okay.
But it's moving
Hi.
through the water very quickly.
It's a kid.
What is your name?
Arinia. I'm Arinia, and you?
My name is
Really,
Felix.
I'm like, what is
Phane. This is Zahavah. And and Dyllan's the one running over there chasing crabs. Hey,
All
Dyllan.
right. But what are you?
What are you?
We are a mixed group of things, very eclectic group. Many different races and beings, but we are sailors currently.
Oh, I've heard of those. I think merfolk is the term.
Oh my god, I've always wanted to meet one of your kind. I'm a huge fan of the Siren Tales, let me tell you.
What's a merfolk?
Well, we live under the water.
Do you remember that sea chanty we were singing like a couple of nights ago about the beautiful ladies that sing and yada yada yada?
Before or after my 4th rum?
I think it was after.
Then no.
Okay, well, I've really only heard about them in song.
Yeah.
I didn't even think you. Well, I guess I did think you're real because fairies and shit are real. So, what else could be real?
That's true. Good.
With a kind of glance to the captain, I turned to Olinia. Was her name, right?
Brynja, yeah.
Orinia. Is there anything we need to look out for to not impose or destroy something that you hold dear?
I mean, you're not going under the sea. I know you people can't really do that.
We have got
Can, but won't. Yes, because it's not our plan to do so.
We live under here.
Under here.
Okay.
Oh,
what island is this?
Well, under this, there's rock and there's a cavern, and we have our city in it.
I have the map open. What do you call this island then?
The top.
The top.
That's
Write
real
it down.
cute.
Yeah.
And your people are peaceful people.
Well, if unless others disturb us, yeah, I think so.
And you just decided to come up here and see what was going on.
Yeah. Well, I like to look at the above. Sometimes there's interesting stuff.
Oh, you're a future adventurer if ever I saw one.
I have a
You're gonna go through so much pain.
Oh my god.
Almost want to boop you, but I'm not going to.
Don't fall in love with
That's
a human
disrespectful.
man.
I know I'm not going to. I just kind of
I have a question for you, Irene.
Yeah.
Have you swum very far from this place? Have you
Oh no,
been...
no, my parents won't let me.
Oh, what about your parents? Have they explored a lot of the seas? We're trying to get to a place.
No, not we have everything we need around here. There's food, there's materials.
Oh, well,
Do you know of a big landmass over the sea level? Like a mainland? Do you know?
Another above?
She kind of thinks. I think we've been kind of taught about that in
Is
school.
there someone we could ask?
Well, I could get my dad, maybe.
We've got. Oh no, we've only got cats of water breathing. We don't have cats of
Yeah.
talking
If
underwater.
we are not imposing, it would be a great honor to meet your dad.
yeah, I think that would be a nice idea. If you do not mind, maybe you can ask your dad to come and meet us. We'd be happy to see him.
Yeah, that's not creepy, said the little kid at
I'll
home.
I'll go check. Hold on.
It's better than us
And-
going
Oh.
with it.
Okay, bye.
And she kind of does a flip, and you see the fishtail as she.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
pay
so
that.
amazing.
that
She's
is
a
very
talking
impressive.
fish. That's so weird.
She's a
know.
person, not a fish, Zahavah.
Did you see her legs?
No, because it was
No.
a fin.
Exactly.
She did not have legs. I turn to the captain. What's he doing? Is he just
Oh,
focused on the ship, or?
Yeah, he's currently taking the time to get an outside view.
Yeah.
There are so many tales about them, though.
But
Let's tell me
I just want to make sure that we're not taking over outside relations for him.
oh no, that's fine. The surgeon, what's her name again?
Laura Morel.
She's like, what have you found?
We have met a merfolk called Arinia.
Oh, okay. No kind of tentacles on the face?
No.
Excellent.
Person with fishtail.
Good. Well, there's two kinds, and one of them isn't very nice. But when there's no tentacles on the face, it's okay.
She seemed very
no.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay. Cool. Don't start any wars. We don't need that. I'll be over there finding food.
We'll try not to, but can't make any
She
promises.
told us we were not imposing so far, and we will make sure to not do that.
Good. If you need help, just scream. I'll be.
Oh, you'll hear me. I'll do it. See, I can't. I don't have.
But
any.
in tune, yeah.
Yeah,
Fane's
I don't
gonna
have
scream,
any.
yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Perfect pitch. I have none.
Perfect pitch. Even in panic.
Yes. Even more so, it just goes an octave higher.
Harmonizes in panic.
Yeah.
And after
It's
after
just the
about...
beginning part of the immigrant song.
Yep.
Yes, so after about 15 minutes, she appears again, and next to her is a much larger, about human-sized male, looking slightly different Finn, and pretty broadly built, and with a spear in hand, but not in a threatening way. Just he has it with him.
Aquaman.
Jason Momoa. I'm kidding.
Oh, hello. Zahavah boat come off.
Hello, Dad.
I turned to Phane and said, "Do you want to share?"
His daughter's right there.
Yeah, the kid's right there.
Yeah, kid's right there.
Close your eyes, kid.
Good day.
Yeah,
Hello.
good day to you too.
We were just asking your daughter. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to impose. My name is Da. We were just asking. We have been on a very long and arduous sea journey. Would you happen to know of any large land masses nearby where we could possibly dock?
Well, land masses. There is I think the inhabitants call it Manzazo-shi. That is to the west. But I think you come from there. You look like it.
Yes. 22 days into our sea journey.
Oh, impressive.
For land folk, yeah.
Especially using any kind of points to the stubborn donkey. One of those.
A boat.
It is how we get around on water.
Yes, it's well.
Which is clearly inferior to your way.
Well, it's easier if you don't have to rely on something to keep you alive.
That is very true.
So I can't really go on land. So, well, I can.
We all have our differences.
I can, but it's quite undignified.
You just learn to walk on your hands.
Like I said, undignified. I have an idea. What if I made you? What if I built you a pair of very simple crutches?
Let's not get to those kind of
you know the
ideas
dog with
just
broken
yet.
back legs and you put little wheels?
I am not making wheels. That would take forever. Just like crutches where you use your hand and then you can just like...
I don't think we need him
Let's see
to
what
go
he
up
has to
on
say
land
first, maybe,
currently.
get to know a person before you
Fine.
build legs for them.
So, yes, we have come from there. What else is there?
Anyway, well, there is another. What are these things called? Continents, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, large
land masses.
Yeah, there is one to the east of here.
That is probably where we're trying to
How
go.
far east would you say?
You might be about halfway.
Another 22 days then.
Maybe a bit more.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. What is your name?
Oh, my name is Kunaris.
Kunaris.
Yes.
It's nice to meet you. My name is Felix.
It is nice to meet you. I rarely we find land humanoids alive. I'm kind of sad to say because I'm interested.
In between here and the landmass, are there any notable beasties or, things lurking that might hinder our travels?
If you avoid going north, you should be fine, because in the north there are the Marrow.
Marrow.
Yeah,
And
they're assholes. Oh, and he kind of looks at his daughter.
Don't tell your mother.
Phane's like, keep that one.
I'm also like, with the minor illusion, I'm making kind of little golden like fish swim around just to entertain the kid while we
Okay,
talk.
yeah, she loves,
And Zahavah's like,
she loves that.
So there's Marrow to the north, right? Is
yes.
what you said.
Yep.
Yeah, and they can be quite aggressive.
So we
if
will
you
not go there then.
no, maybe head straight east or east southeast, because sometimes they attack things, people.
And
Alright.
if we happen to come across them, any tactics that work best on such creatures?
They don't get into the water with them. You would be at a severe
point.
disadvantage. And try to keep them away. They're too keen on attacking anything that is too strong. So
Okay.
yeah, a show of strength does the trick more often than not.
They can be intimidated away.
Yes.
Thank you very much for that information.
You cannot talk to them in this tongue.
Okay, no comment.
Understood.
I picked it up from some at further west.
So you know their speech?
Further west.
Yeah,
Oh,
so that's where we came from. Yeah.
I did some traveling when I was younger. Research.
Do you know the speech of the Marrow?
Oh, well, they speak, I think you people call it Aquan as well. We do too. But you wouldn't.
Could you maybe teach us just like a short phrase? Like, can you cover her ears for 2 seconds?
Again.
Like, fuck off, we're really strong. So that we can just say that.
Okay,
and
what my friend Phane means to ask is, how do you say "we mean no harm"?
That wouldn't help. Kind of
that wouldn't help. Okay.
No, like I said, show strength. And he kind of and he kind of says something that sounds very fluid, but also quite hard. It's like a pissed off Welsh person.
Pissed off Welsh person.
I try and mimic that one.
Edwin sounds like pissed off.
Yeah, can I like save that one sentence on a hard drive or something?
You can.
Yeah, I want to try and mimic it as best I can. Yeah. I'm not trying to know the language.
Make a performance roll.
The 29.
Impressive. You sound like a native.
I have no idea what I just said.
What you wanted me to teach you.
Good.
Thank you very much.
And they also speak something. I've been told it's called Abyssal.
Abyssal. I have heard of that language, although I'm not able to speak it yet.
Oh, you apparently are not missing out. It sounds unpleasant.
Rather harsh, if I
even
remember
more
correctly.
so underwater. Believe me.
Thank you very much for this information. Do you have a name for the continent to the east?
I've been reading that the locals call it Yolist Liko.
Yolist Liko. Is that the same thing I wrote down already, or no?
It is, because that's what I've written.
Yes. Yeah. Yolist Liko. Yes. Thank you very much.
Okay, put that in chat so that I can write that.
Is there something?
Oh, I know how to spell that.
Is there something we can give you to show our appreciation?
Do you have any kind of artifact, something that is typical for your home? Nothing of value, just of interest. Kind of a To the chagrin of my daughter, I'm a teacher.
I've got the empty potion bottle from the giant cloud drinks that you could have.
Oh, that is you call this glass, right?
It is, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that is nice.
It will be almost invisible underneath the water.
True.
And the cork stopper might make it float as well. So just keep
I
holding
think
it.
I have, and I rummage through like my thing and I pull out a like silk sash.
Mm-hmm.
It's a material.
It's a material.
Well, we definitely do not get this underwater.
It's like a purpley like silk sash, and I just tie it in a bow.
Mhm.
There you go. Hand it to the little girl.
I have some candy.
That will straight up dissolve, though.
You
I
should give the kid candy for sparkle's sake.
do have in the bag. There's Erin's juggling balls.
No, that's ours. We're not giving some random kid errand stuff.
Just wondering if something different, something random.
Oh,
It's
well.
okay.
Are
Um,
you gonna
I'm
give the
gonna-
kid some candy?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Thank
take
you.
out.
Okay.
I only literally have 2 pieces, so I'll give one to the dad and one to the kid.
okay.
This is native food from the continent you call Manzazushi. You might
Okay.
enjoy it. It is extremely sweet. Oh my god.
Oh my god, it is so sweet.
And they tried and
They get poisoned and die. I'm kidding.
yeah,
So that doesn't
straight up there.
It
Leftovers
does
from the
say
candy
from Tika. I don't know. I'm not giving them that.
You're good.
Can you imagine? No, like we swim, we do our thing. We
We
boat
leave and
back,
the next
we-
day they're dead.
yeah, we come back and their bodies are washed up on shore.
Yeah, they're just washed up. Oh god.
Okay, but here's the thing: fish people have like a resistance to poison or some shit, right?
We don't know.
Are you joking? Fish are always
You took
resistant
a
to poison.
handful of safe candy though when you were in the temple.
Yeah. That's what I
Yeah.
gave. I didn't
Yeah.
give the Tika
didn't
candy. I
give
still have
The
that.
poison candy.
And they do try it, and it's like the dad is kind of,
Acquired taste.
Yeah.
but Rinya kind of, she loves it.
When you're used to fish food, I mean,
Oh, they have different stuff.
I'm being silly.
I know.
Look at us being diplomats.
Oh, thank you. This will make quite the addition to my collection. Hold on.
You're welcome. Is what I
And
said.
he kind of disappears again and comes back up. Well, I one good turn deserves another, and he has a kind of a small net with things in it.
Mhm.
And there's some leather that looks like it's kind of loincloth, these things. That's not leather you've encountered before, so apparently it's from some marine creature.
Mhm.
There are some very pretty seashells,
Ah,
and there is an oyster with a pearl inside.
Ooh. Who takes those things? Tor or Phane?
well, I'm just holding them for now. Like I'm not.
Yeah, you kind of get in it. Yeah, and he also gives you. He also brought another spear, which is kind of like different in make than the ones you have on them. Also here, take this one.
This is.
I'm just gonna hand the spear straight to Zahavah. Like you
Yeah.
lost four from before. There you go.
Yeah. So it's a normal, I think, 1d6, 1d8. Also can be thrown. Yeah. Yeah, but it's a merfolk made spear, so it's not metal. It's made of bone.
Ooh,
Thank
does
you.
it not impose disadvantage underwater or something?
Let's say yes.
What does it do?
You can use
It's-
it underwater without
Nice.
disadvantage. Good point.
Cool.
I feel like
I
a lot of
imagine
these
it has
will-
like holes in it so the water
Yeah.
can pass through.
I'm just gonna stab at the ground, like the where the
Mhm.
water's lapping up on the beach a little bit, just to
Mhm.
test it out.
It's a good speed.
I feel like a lot of these materials, tar, you'd be useful for some of your crafting.
I mean, I can certainly try it out if you wish. But we thank you so much. This is extremely generous.
You
of
Yeah.
you gave us gifts, and it's at least for us it's traditional to return
Mhm.
a favor.
Oh, well,
This was.
thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you very much.
If there's anything we can do for you besides the giving of gifts, we are happy to oblige.
Let's see. And he just will start asking some general questions about life on land and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
so
I tell epic tales of random encounters of bears and horses and creatures that
yeah.
are of land and
which is fair because that can happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Dragonborn realm is like the best.
They have actually not heard about that one because that would be on the other side of the continent.
Yeah.
I also tell them about people that live underground in caves, kind of like how they live in caves underwater, but on
Mhm.
land.
I teach them about bears.
Nice.
Bears.
I talked to them about cities.
Oh yeah, I mean
That's
they have cities, but yeah, that
No,
sounds
I mean like the structure on land, how it. Yeah.
yeah, actually.
I heard
like-
you talk to them about CDs, and I'm like, what?
CDs, yeah.
Are
Yeah,
those
there's
invented?
CD-ROM, there's DVDs, there's
And
Blu-rays.
Daenerys is like, that sounds inconvenient that you're only that you only have a horizontal way to spread. You know, for us we can build also vertical.
There
makes
is
it
ways
easier.
to build what we call towers, although
Yeah.
they are mostly unstable.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
can go up like that. We just fly.
Oh no, building. I mean,
Building.
Oh, building. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we can't. I mean, I've heard tale of levitating cities and crap like that. I don't know if it's real or not, but you know,
okay. Well, I mean,
anything can be real these days.
Phane tells a lot of tales too.
I am a bard. That's what I do.
That's literally my job.
I literally make stuff up on the spot and then find out if it's real later on.
one
You
more
see
before
Zahavah like, wait, you mentioned that?
before you go.
Yes.
Quite a while ago, another one of these ships passed here, but they went straight on. Are you looking for them, or was
Yes.
that a coincidence?
The
There is a
speedy dagger.
possibility.
Well, you're
It
muted,
had-
Oreo.
Crap! I keep pressing the wrong button.
It had 3
was
daggers
there-
on the
yeah.
back of the hull.
Yeah, was there a name on it?
Well, let's see the daggers. Yeah.
That's the one we're looking for. Any news on it?
Yes.
Well, they looked in good shape when they passed.
That's good to hear. I imagine at this, Dyllan would have rushed over and started
Yeah,
asking
yeah.
questions about.
And how long ago was that? Well, let's make you think.
Let me see here. I have many notes. That was quite a while ago.
Yeah, it was a couple months maybe.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, he kind of gives you an estimate, and they made about the same time as you.
Oh,
Maybe they probably were a bit quicker.
Okay.
did their ship look damaged at all, or was it?
Not
whole?
really. No. They, like I said, they looked in good shape.
Okay.
That's good to hear.
That is very at
I
least
would
nice
have
to hear.
liked to have a chat, but they just passed by. So
I believe they were more on a direct route.
I don't know
Also-
where they were going, but they headed in the direction of Ulysses. So yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
But you are the first real. I mean, there have been tail of ships going in that direction. But recently, in my memory, the as you call it, speedy dagger, and he kind of looks at the hull. Stubborn dog.
The stubborn ass.
What's
Sorry.
what's the donkey?
a
An
donkey
ass.
is like a horse, but smaller and gray.
I've heard of horses. Okay, I get a picture. Thank you. In my lifetime, I think you're the only two ships we've seen.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
I believe
It's far out.
I believe the Speedy Dagger was on its way to discover this new continent from the view of Mansasushi.
Right. Well, yeah. Interesting.
Well, this was very nice. I am glad to have met you.
Same. Was a pleasure. And he kind of extends his hand to shake yours.
Same.
And he shakes hands with all of you.
I go in for a hug. I'm kidding.
Oh God, so awkward.
They have like
if you-
rubber wrist floppy
Ah,
fingers.
Yeah. But still,
Yeah.
it's
Right.
If you need us to be careful to not damage any surrounding environment, just let us know.
you're fine. You're fine. We get our resources underwater. So
That is
I
very
don't-
nice.
How would you feel about us letting others at Mizanshi know of this island being where your city is beneath?
That's a difficult question.
I mean, more trade wouldn't necessarily be bad, but I can't decide that myself.
Yeah,
Yeah, when you come back and come this way, we
and
can
we'll
talk
just
again.
Yes.
talk. Yeah, because
I
if
will-
we publish our findings when we return, then
Which
Wait.
would be, yeah, I mean, I can understand wanting to do that, but
I will
Yeah.
produce 2 maps, one with your island on it and one without.
well, you can put the island on it, just maybe not what's underneath,
That's true.
because we can stay out of sight if we want to.
Very true.
fair point.
All right,
Although
well,
these islands are very beautiful, so they might get settled.
they're too small for them. You could be a hut on it, yes.
Oh, okay.
But that's
Never
about
mind.
it. And you don't have fresh water, so
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
maybe not.
So a wizard tower gets built.
Well,
it's like a lighthouse, but a wizard tower.
Yeah.
That would be so dope. A wizard tower in the middle of the ocean, away from
Yep.
everything.
Oh, yeah.
It has
Yep.
just like a teleportation circle in the center, so you can go
Yeah.
wherever. But
Yep.
like nobody's gonna come to you.
It has a
You're
magical
amazing.
door that when you exit, you enter Uttaran instead.
Like Howl's Moving Castle? Can we have a
Yes.
dog
Yeah.
just does the whole?
Yep.
That would be amazing.
Well, I think I now bid you a safe journey.
And to you
Thank
too.
you very much. Again, it was nice to make friends out here.
Good luck. It was a pleasure to meet other people.
Yes.
And Rinya also says, "Yeah, that's really cool. Bye bye."
Bye.
Goodbye.
I do a
I
little
wish you
like
well.
I do some butterflies that
Yeah.
fly away.
So I was like, whoa, what's this in there?
Trying to get rid of the stigma of the butterflies that freak
Yeah, I
us
was
out.
gonna say.
Yeah.
What a
Okay. All right, and you make your way back to the ship and continue your journey. And this is where we are gonna pick up next time.
Yay!
Yay! That was
This was
awesome
adorable.
session.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was really
Yeah.
thematic. Like that first wave of shit.
Oh, yeah.
was intense.
I was making that shit up as I went because I couldn't find any decent rules.
That was
Yeah,
so
no,
cool,
storms
though.
are
It was
always
so intense.
like winged. Yeah.
Yay!
That was good. It felt super
Yeah.
cool.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Especially 19 people overboard. Holy fuck!
Holy
Yeah,
fuck.
I rolled dismally for the
Yeah.
Oh god, poor crew.
I feel
Never
like
got
our
some of them
last
back.
group, like FAQ crew, would have just been like, oh, well, fuck. Things are just bad now. Let's leave
That's
them in
what
the
the
water.
Rovia was. Everything was just bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think
Alright.
the other crew would have been more well equipped for a ocean voyage though, because you had like cleric, druid,
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
like would have had a bit more. I don't know, survival skills.
What are you?
I don't
What are
know.
you
Yeah.
saying?
I don't know what I'm
Survivability.
saying.
Yeah. More survivability.
Thingy big could fly. There were so many things.
Alright, so, well, Till would have been. It is
Yeah.
storm?
Useless. He would have been useless in a storm.
Yeah. In a
It's
storm,
like-
he would just been swept away and
I can
never
fly!
see.
Put him in a.
I can
Put him in a bucket.
Look how fast I am!
We wouldn't have
Put him in
ever
a
been able
lantern.
to find him. Yeah.
He literally would have done something for like the speed of it. Like he would have just like, woo!
Yeah.
He would have
Just
loved
to-
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until the storm hits.
Alright. Okay, so,
Okay.
yeah, thank you for playing. I'll see you next time. We'll figure out when that is. Bye-bye.
Bye.